Hello, everybody. Welcome. Dovey is here. That was gonna be my first thing I asked is Dovey better be here because I'm half doing this because of you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I so I was. This was pretty impromptu, as I said to Mike, OBG70. Thanks
I'm
for
here.
hopping in with this
Yeah.
impromptu. What should be chaotic? We'll just call it. That seems to be my style, chaos, right?
Mm-hmm. My style too. And that's why this is so cool.
Let the Lord of Chaos rule, right? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
why the hell not, right?
Exactly.
So, yeah. So, and plus, what a better way to cap off a night? I spent 10 hours at work, suffering and watching watching some lovely streams. At least half of that I couldn't participate in, right? But or could say a few things in chat and then had to duck out. So, was feeling a little aggravated. So I figured, you know what? Why not hop on, especially since there's fresh off the presses lots of Wheel of Time stuff. I don't know if you're aware, Mike. I'm sure you are.
I'm
You are
not.
in the
I've been
know.
I've been buried all day. I just got off a lengthy stream on Zax's
Yeah, I know.
channel,
That's I saw
and
that and
that
I
was a
was
lot of
watching
fun.
part of it and I was like, I you know what? I feel I don't want to overlap. I was glad it
Right.
started to end. I'm like, I don't want to overlap.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the hardest thing with YouTube is overlapping with everybody else is doing these awesome streams. But just
Yeah.
want to say hi to a few people. Chat Al Dan, hey buddy, it's been a while. Thank you for showing up. Saw you in the rewatch stream. That was good stuff. And of course the reason we're here, everybody can thank Doviande Setovius again. Well, maybe thank or I don't know, blame, thank or blame. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're here. Dovey laid me, sent
We're
me,
tossing the
emailed me.
dice.
Yeah, there we go. We're tossing the dice. We have no idea what's going to happen, right? But he sent me a link, and I had something else that I was contemplating making a video tomorrow, and I said, you know what, screw it, let's just do it. We got Lisa Klassen here. Press B.
Hello, Lisa.
Oh, a friend of Press B for Balefire. Hey, how are you?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad our Wheel of Time I guess hate group. Are we a hate group now, Mike?
We're well, as long as we're
We
talking about the Amazon show, sure, yeah. Absolutely a hate group.
yeah. Well, yeah. It
Yeah.
has to be. Yeah. The book
Mm-hmm.
is quite the opposite, right? So,
Steve, now let me
uh,
ask you a question before you jump in. Is this the
yeah.
first time you've had glasses on stream? Because I've not
No, I
seen you
wear
in
glasses
glasses.
all the
Oh,
time. It's
okay.
the hat.
Okay.
It's probably the hat,
Oh, okay.
and that I'm wearing half a shirt because I'm
I
hot
think I think we all
because of.
can agree he looks really good at glasses.
Oh well, thank you.
You do.
Mike,
You look
thank you.
great in glasses.
Apparently, Nosferatu is stalking me, so uh,
Hmm.
I guess we'll see. Uh, but yeah. Oh, hey, Eldan. So first of all, glad you're doing this, man. I didn't want to watch any other videos, but I wanted to see what the fuss is about. So well, and thank you, sir, for becoming a member. I appreciate that very much. Very awesome, sir. And so Al fan. No, sorry, man. You guys are gonna. I'm doing too much stuff at once already. So I'm glad there are people here because I was Mike. Since you
Hmm.
haven't seen any of it, we're gonna start out slow because Dovey sent me a link to something from. I'm assuming it's from Comic Con, but like I said, I was at work all day, so I've been getting bits
Okay.
and pieces here. But we're gonna start
Yeah.
with something that popped up on my phone. Okay, so here we're gonna share
Go
this real
ahead.
quick, and I think a lot of us were predicting this, but it's good to get some confirmation, right? So
Hmm.
let's see. I would love to see your reaction to this.
Oh, good.
So what do you think of that?
Ah, it's a nightmare. Oh my God.
So right as we all well, I shouldn't say we all. I know a bunch of the guys over at White Cloaks or the Band of the Red Hand Discord,
Hmm.
whichever way you want to go. We're
Right.
hoping season. I know Dane was pushing for season 2 to be it, and there was a lot of hope that season 2 would be it. But I think they're going for 4. I don't know what you think. I think they're going to go for 4. What do you think?
Well, okay. So my takeaway from this is that renewal and actual underproduction are not the same thing. I know that they oftentimes will say things like it's been renewed in order to generate interest because they want you to watch season 2, but why on earth would you watch season 2 if there's going to be no season 3? So then right before season 2 is released, they would announce, "Oh yeah, we're going to be doing a season 3 for sure." That way you're not going in on a series that's going to end early. So they could just be playing a game there.
Oh,
I hope that's the case.
I
I
think you're
pray
grasping,
that's the
brother.
case.
I think
Yeah,
they're
I'm
definitely
grasping.
got three. I've always sort of sat on the you know, because he's come Rafe Rajanor, if you're
Mhm.
Void Cloaks
Yep.
of
I've been hanging around with Pips too much. I know what you
yeah,
mean.
yeah, right. I've always, you know, he came right out and said he wanted to do Dumani Wells. Do I always
Mhm.
pronounce it wrong? But you know the fight,
Mhm.
right?
Yep, I do.
He always said that was the one he wanted to get to, Lords of Chaos. So, I always banked on four because they seem to be lying and saying they're doing two books a season, right? You know,
Mm.
the lie is,
Sure.
you know, this.
Yeah.
Well, they said they were doing Eye of the World and Great Hunt. Now they're doing Great Hunt and Dragon Reborn. But
Right.
you know, well, that's what
Well, if
they're
they do a
doing.
season 3 for reals, I'm proven wrong because I predicted back when Rafe Judkins was first attached to this that there would only be 2 seasons. The first season because it is, the second season because the second season would end and people would go, "Yeah, I'm never watching that." The ratings would be in the tank, no one would care about it, and they wouldn't do a third. So if third actually happens, I'm wrong. You got to eat some crow.
Oh, well, so you're on the this is just to get some
I'm not.
buzz going for
I
season
have no
two.
facts to back that up. I'm saying that's a trick that they do,
I know they
and
do it. Yeah,
until you have images coming, yeah, season 3 is in production. Here's some screen. Here's some shots from season 3 behind the scenes. Here, all when that happens, then that's it's as good as gold.
yeah,
Until then, there's a chance they could still pull the plug. Is my opinion.
yeah. Well, that's true. I don't. I wouldn't. You're right. They can pull the plug at any time, but you
Yeah,
know,
I'm not saying it's
I've
going to
been
happen, but
I've been
yeah,
betting on four for a while. But so
okay,
we got Niner Advocate here. Thank you, sir. I
okay.
haven't seen you in chat before, so thank you for. I'm sorry. I just gendered you. I'm terrible. Well, I laid it to Rafe on Twitter tonight. Felt good. He saw it and made a lame reply. Oh my gosh.
Oh
Okay, hold
no,
on. Where? Okay, is this? Did you type out what you said? Okay, called him a talentless hack bent on misandry, etc., and made fun of him for that stupid scene where they unleashed everything on that little girl, and then also the stupid scene. Yeah, good stuff. And somebody said it right here. I think it was Lisa said you're doing the God's work, which you absolutely 100% are. The Thad that shouldn't be. Thank you for always being around, Matt. I appreciate you. They will go for as long as they signed the main characters to original contact tracks. But do we know how long that is, Matt? I'm not sure we know how long that is, but I still think they're at least going to do four. So, um, but I guess we'll see. I don't know that there. I didn't read this article. I don't know that there's obviously much of a reason to read it other than the header, obviously, because that's the important thing is it's renewed for season three. Um, I guess my only other question to you, Mike, is if they do season three, what do you think they're going to pretend to do? I mean, I guess we haven't got through season two, but what do you think they're going to pretend to do in season three? Do you think they're going to do the whole Shadow Rising, Fires of Heaven thing, or do you think they're just going to completely just be off the rails at that point and not even pretend to be doing a book?
well, it's going to be interesting to see season 2 and see what order they do events in. Because if you're
Yeah,
saying that they do the Great Hunt and Dragon Reborn at the same time, then you have a lot of going back and forth and back and forth.
right.
So
Well,
that
I
means
mean,
that season 4 would have to start in the Waste, right?
well, season four. Well, I mean, so we're all assuming they're combining the Stone to Tear and Falme. I think
Mm-hmm.
most of us are assuming they're combining those just because of Avienda being around
Mm-hmm.
and Rand being off on his own. So I guess I mean season three would be I guess
I mean,
Roydion,
they
right?
can't not have all the wise ones of the Ale Waste, uh, beating all the men up, and chastising them constantly
Well,
and
I think that would
sending
be
them
like
for water and steam and
that
whatever.
would probably be the swan song, wouldn't it be? They'd be all over that. They'd be, for lack of, they'd be
Mm,
just
yeah.
doing the scene chant thing off the boat, right? So
Mm,
uh yeah, so I mean I guess it would have to season three would have to be I guess Roy Dion and the Waste, and then who knows, man. Uh
yeah, it's
you
going to be
think so?
interesting.
Aldan thinks they're 100% combining Tyr and Falme. I think they are, which brings
Yeah.
up it's one of those thoughts of Kalendor, which who knows what
Yeah.
they're going to do with that, right? Or if Kalendor even exists, right?
Right.
But season
Yeah.
two, oh, sorry, go ahead, Mike.
No, no. I was thinking about how important Calendar is, the Excalibur, literally the
Yeah.
sword and stone. How important that is to mythology and culture and everything else. And of course well, I mean, not of course, most likely they will not have it at all.
Yeah, well, they've sort of ruined it because they haven't introduced the male half of the true source. It's just the
Mm-hmm.
true source. So the whole point of Kalendor
Mm-hmm.
is ruined, right? So
True.
they'll warp it into something else. Oh, thank goodness, Matt! I've been waiting for this. Thank you. I got to put a compilation of these together. Matt, you are a true poet and a gentleman. Next season on Wheel of Prime, Nynaeve and Egwene
Mm-hmm.
use the used sponge of Valir to call forth the ancient woman of Wamatheran to wield their mighty scissor bows against. I'm not naming the dark one, the douche
Yeah,
one.
don't do that.
I'm
Yeah,
not naming the dark one, dude. You almost got me.
you're
You
the
almost
prophet of
got
the
me.
dragon. You can't be saying that word.
I I'll get smote. Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
Good lord, I can do a lot of things, but I'm not doing
Mm-hmm.
that. So,
Draw the dark
but
one's eye down on us, man.
yeah,
Which
right. I
is
mean,
YouTube, and they'll stop your stream.
well, they may try and take us down while we're watching this because this is where we get into what Dovey sent me. So
Oh well, you could just pause every once in a while, and
yeah, that's what I'm gonna
yeah,
do. So we'll do
okay,
the best we can. We're gonna work through this. So let me share the screen. I think
yep.
if any, I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, I think I put in the title. I have no idea what I titled this, but uh, let's go ahead and not put up my dashboard. So there we go. We have the first look. I'm assuming this is from Comic Con of season 2, but behind the scenes. So first off, before we even play, it took me a while to get this thumbnail up. Who do we think this is? Because it had, I'm almost thinking that's. I hate to say it. I think it's Dane. It's a white cloak of some sort. It's got that little stupid pauldron on him. Who do you think this could be?
It's got to be a bleach salesman.
Yeah, why? Well, no, not a salesman. He's used it all.
Mm-hmm.
How can he sell
Well, he
what
has to
he's used?
demonstrate. My hair used to be
He,
black.
he has to use it as an example. He has to like,
Mm-hmm.
here's how you do it to get
Yep.
that nice
Yep.
white to
Mm-hmm.
to to uh
Bleach all that
match
color
the.
right out of your hair. Yeah.
They are white cloaks, so the hair has to.
Mm.
Does the
Yeah. Well,
I'm
that's
not
probably
going
what
to do it.
happened. Is they were bleaching their cloaks. They had some stains, and and then it fell. It splashed up and got all over him, and his
Yeah.
hair was all uneven.
Well, I was going to say this is
Some
curtain mess the
spots and
drapes,
stuff. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we're not going to go there.
But anyways,
So
who
yeah,
this could be? Yeah. You're probably right.
I mean, I don't think there's. Hold, let me pause that a little bit. I'm gonna turn down the sound a little bit. I don't know who else it could have been. I mean, it's. I'm not gonna be able to bring that picture back up. I'll bring it back up at the end maybe. But there was. It did have a Paul. He did have a pauldron on, so it's a white
Mm-hmm.
cloak of. It's a white cloak. It
Mm-hmm.
can't be Gallad. It can't be. I mean, what other name? It's not Jeffrem Barnhold. It can't be Jeffrem, right? So. Um,
Oh, do you think? Oh, do we know
uh-oh.
who's playing Gallad yet?
That can't be Gallad. No,
No, no, no, no.
like,
Well, I know it can't be, which is why I'm thinking it might be.
hi, Jacob.
Because if they're
Wait a second.
condensing
Wait a
all
second. Wait a
this,
second. Back the
yeah.
truck up. We're only 15 minutes in. I can't cuss yet. Okay.
All right.
Back the truck up. You
Truck's
really
backed
think
up.
they're gonna just put Gallad in as a white cloak? Well, first of all, I know Alex over at the White Cloaks, thinks that and I think that's actually what Lisa said in chat was we're looking for a trans representative Gallad, a non-binary Gallad. There it is.
Hmm.
Wheel of Woke's sellout said it there. Gallad is a non-binary.
Yeah.
So
I'm just wondering if they cast him yet, because I'm thinking
I
if
don't.
the way that they're squishing stuff, they
Yeah,
could have,
I
or
don't.
changing the thing, they could have him leave the castle. Elaine goes off to the tower, perhaps for some training. He goes off, does some water training, maybe off screen. Ends up falling in with white cloaks,
You're
and
Mike. You are being so generous, my man. He's going
okay.
to show up, and they're not going to know how to do any fight. He's not going to sword fight or anything. I mean, there is sort of, I skimmed this. I guess there's some guys flailing around sticks in there. I guess that might be sword fighting. I'm not really
Mm,
sure, but
okay.
I want to read this. Wheel of Woke
Yeah.
sellouts. I love the name, by the way. I haven't seen the chat before, so welcome. Rafe said in the Q&A, Uno survived and Loyal survived. So fade weapons are like wood sticks now, and the dagger is a normal dagger. Exactly. I was gonna say I didn't read this whole thing through. Worse than the Thakandar blades being worthless, which I mean, I guess one almost killed Moraine if you're well, no, that was a dagger, so that wasn't even that. But so the Thakandar blades can't kill Tam, they can't kill Uno. Matt's dagger, the ruby hilted dagger that kills everything, on with the smallest scratches now, just shit. So sorry, I couldn't. I had to break the seal. Sorry, it had to come out.
Yeah.
I had to cuss. I'm sorry. There's too much, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So yeah, I think we've talked about that, but I felt like it was worth warranting again that yes, the dagger is worthless. So what do you think about that? I mean the fact
I think
go ahead. Yeah.
I'm just wondering if you think that maybe they'll change the way it works and have something like he's actually dipping poison on it at some point. You got
I
Paden Fane and he's pouring something from a flask, and that's what does. I mean, I don't
you
know,
know
because you're
you know it's
right.
one of those things. It's
Nobody
like
can survive it. Not even Rand could survive it.
Rand is dying like as
Mhm.
soon as he gets, he's
Yeah.
yeah. So it's one of
And he's
those,
got the biggest plot armor of anything.
yeah. So it's one of those that is the meanest weapon in the whole series,
Hmm.
bar none, and
Right.
they've neutered it, right?
Hmm.
So hey Nerpoyo, what's up? I did check out part of your Mega Man X stream, so I always try to check you out, buddy. We're gonna hook up again. Better call Saul. Lyle is the root of all evil. I agree. Uh, So let's see. So let's go ahead. We'll sort of. I'm gonna try and clip this out a little bit. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. Let's see here. I am the
I'm
worst
scared.
YouTuber on the
I'm
planet.
literally.
You're scared? Okay. So
I
we're
am.
gonna go. We'll hit play.
I need
I
my
guess we could play sound.
sword.
This is a
Oh, that
preview,
was
right?
some
So
idol
so
back
so okay.
there.
So we're gonna stop it right here. So that's the beach, right? That's the the Sean Chan beach where they nuked the little girl with the tidal wave. Is it?
Possible.
Or are we to think this is a
We have to. I
different
need to
beach?
see from the other angle to see if there's cliffs. But can I ask you? Can you like duck back maybe a couple frames?
Just the camera?
There's the
For the camera?
camera, and there
I'm
was
sitting here clicking on Streamlabs. Man, I am terrible. Or I'm a terrible.
there. Yeah,
Okay,
there was some
right
right
here.
there. Yeah, can you
All
click?
right, so I think those were IEL.
Yeah.
Okay, so let
What I'm
me.
curious about, because I'm looking at the color.
Okay, so that's Avienda. You can see her right there.
Yeah.
So see, I'm glad you're here,
Okay.
Mike. I would have zoomed right by that. So thank you.
No, I was just looking for armor because that's the same color as the thing that whoever the blonde guy, the bleach guy is. He had his thing
Well,
pulled
that
up over his
right.
nose.
So let me
Same
see if I
color. So I was
can.
wondering if it was
Hold on. Let me
because the
offer.
IL don't wear armor, right? I
Well,
mean, I
the
know the
cat and
books they
sword,
don't, but they
right?
don't.
So let me see here.
Remember that little like prologue to whatever it was, episode 7? They had the big fight scene. There wasn't
Yeah.
any IL with armor on.
All
At
right.
least I
Let
don't
me
think there was.
see. So I can't really get a good shot of it, but I
Mm,
can see. I don't know, but he's got the like. I can see he's got the fin there. I wish
mhm.
there was a better shot of it. Let me see if I can find a better shot of it.
These nailed it here on these pants. These are like off the rack pants with pockets.
They're just like, hey, hold on. Oh my gosh, dude, I didn't even see this. Oh, I'm gonna add
Okay.
to it. Hold on. I gotta share my. I'm gonna switch screens here. I am going to switch screens here. Give me a second. I'm gonna stop that one. We're gonna go to. Excuse me, everybody. Bear with me, Dovey. I'm not gonna share your email to everybody. There it is. Okay. So look down there at the bottom there. Let me see if I can
Season
scroll
2
in a little
official
bit.
behind the scenes look. Rosamund Pike, Daniel Hinney.
Look at the ratio.
Yes, not
Two
quite
to
as
one.
amazing as the Rings of. We don't
Yeah,
talk about it, but
but it is
yeah.
2 to 1. So
Okay.
that's good. That's a good sign. So of course I had to add my thumbs down to the cause here.
All
But
right. Well, I'm going to be making a video about this tomorrow. When's your video coming out, or is this it?
I may make another one. I don't know. We may
Okay.
clip this up. We'll see how good we do, Mike.
Yep. All
Right?
right. Yep.
But since we got whoever this is up, you see how on the right there? Let me see if I can. This little thing right here. I don't know. You can
Yeah,
see
I
my
see
arrow,
it.
right?
I see it.
I'm assuming that's the fin of or maybe it is an IEL. I don't know. Is it like, and then what IEL is it? Is that Ruark?
That's what I'm wondering. That's why I was, because the color threw me off, and you can see the desert in the background.
Yeah, so maybe it's not, but I assumed this, like, for some reason I felt like I saw something where
Like a
that's
like
the
a
dumb
shoulder
fin.
pauldron, right?
Yeah, that's that stupid pauldron that they
Yeah.
use for
Who
the
knows?
so what's up, Salty? Salty? Super sticker. Let me see what it is. I'll bring it up. Oh my gosh. I'm not even on my own stream. I
You
gotta
want
know what
me?
sticker it is.
Let me. I'll send him an invite. I'll
If
copy
he
the one.
wants,
Yeah.
he's always welcome. Come on
I'm
in.
gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm making it
The
happen. Yeah.
salty one always adds flavor. What can I
He
say?
does.
I
Okay.
forgot what Emporios says about salty. Something about submarine sandwiches. It's always funny. Let's
I
see
used to
here.
watch that guy
It
as
was
we
a
go on
poop.
Twitch all the time.
You sent me a poop, bro. Oh my god. Thank you,
Hershey's
Salty,
Kiss.
for the. Did you sent him a link,
Yeah, I did.
Mike? Thanks,
I just
buddy. I
copied my
appreciate it.
link and sent it to him.
Awesome. So we can bring some class in the show between you guys.
Yep.
Adding some class into this. So yeah. I guess I'm leaning more towards it. So you don't think that's a fin? You think that's an IO? I mean, I know we haven't
I
made
don't
past
think
the
anything. It
title
just
card, but
I'm leaning towards it now because I didn't see the see I assumed that this was over the top of plate, like plate armor.
yeah.
And it was just like, something over. And then now, but then I started thinking of the color based on what we saw with IEL and then the desert in the background. I'm starting to lean. See,
Yeah,
my initial reaction, like when you first popped this up, I thought, oh, it's an IEL. And then I changed my mind after you went on with it's a white cloak. And I was like, oh, okay, it's a white cloak.
well, I mean, yeah.
So
So
I can
maybe
can
I'm
be
making
convinced either
because
way.
because like I said, I skimmed through this. I'm pretty sure there's a scene with some white cloaks. So maybe I connected that incorrectly. So chat, what do you think? You think this is an IO or do you think this is a white cloak? I can't tell from that pauldron right there, but I don't know. I like the ratio though. I like the ratio. Let's keep that up. Let's get this ratio down to hell, right? So let's go ahead. Let's get back to the prize. This is gonna kill us both, I think. Caleb says it's an IEL. I'm leaning that way now, Caleb. I think you and Mike got it right here. What is up, Salty One? How are you, sir?
I'm a professional. I can turn you off on my phone before I go live.
Hey, who are you talking to?
What the hell are we looking at? Is this really
I'm
what
sorry.
the IEL?
I'll put a shirt on, man. I'm
this
sorry.
is no, not you. You look hot. You make me rethink my lifelong commitment to heterosexuality. No, can you go back for a minute to the?
Yeah.
to
I'm gonna bring
the,
it back up right now. I just want to get you here first. So
apparently they went shopping at the extra costumes from the Empire Strikes Back Hoth collection.
All right, there we go.
For the
That's
IEL.
All right, yeah. So there we go.
This is not what they wore. This is not what they
So
wore.
I don't. Yeah. So it's like I don't know. Like I don't know where their spears are. I see where spears should be. I don't see the cat in the store.
They're metaphorical strap-on
Is she
spears.
wearing? Is she wearing shorts?
Sure. Sure. I mean, here's the thing. All of these decisions are made from an ideological perspective. And that's why I lost it. I was sitting on the sofa having just gotten off a 2-hour live stream with Zach, drinking a lovely Spanish red wine. And I saw this. And I thought you guys were talking about Dune. I thought you guys were talking about the Dune sequel.
That's exactly what it looks like. I didn't even put it together, but as soon as you said that, yes, it looks like.
I didn't have the audio on. I just looked, I was like, why are you guys talking about Dune? Because that sure isn't the IEL. Because the IEL would have worn robes, right? Sorry.
It you know what? As soon as you said that right there, it's like, wow, it looks exactly like that, doesn't it? Maybe they ran out of budget and they borrowed from them too, since they're borrowing from
No,
everybody else.
no, no, no. Every decision they make is ideological. Every decision is based on ESG scores. These women are not women because women being feminine are a problem. Who the hell else are they? Who are they? I mean, like, I'm not doubting you out there. Nothing but love and respect, brother. But I think they're the IEL, and they
Yeah,
look like they're from Dune, or they look like they're from an '80s B sci-fi movie. That's what it is.
yeah.
Thank
And
you, Lisa. Yeah.
where the laser pistols at, right?
I know. I thought you guys. This looks like Kenobi season 2.
Mike, I just moved you down because you're off cam, just so you know.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no.
it's
You can
fine.
put Mike on top. It's okay.
I know you guys go
Gross.
both ways. We're talking that way. Now,
Corey, it's very good to see you again, man. It's been a while.
It's been about 8 minutes. I know.
Mhm.
It's great to see you, Mike.
Well, you can yell here. It's okay.
Did he pimp his we're playing Dungeons and Dragons stream yet? Because he's been
Go for it
flying
right
it
now.
all night.
Like,
Yeah,
I
go,
wish I
Mike.
could be there.
Do
but
it, Mike. Make
I-
them
Go for
big.
it.
Why am I on the spot here? What did I do?
You're doing a D&D thing.
I am, but
Wednesday.
I don't know what he was saying I had to do this for. Okay, so yeah, starting on Wednesday at 7:00 East.
Dude,
I love
this is
Has he
called
pimped it? Has he pimped
softball.
it?
This is a softball pitch to pitch your
I
show,
thought you were
dude.
saying that I'm doing it like so much that like Mike, has he done it
Oh,
yet?
man.
Sarcastically. No,
How
7
long have
o'clock.
we worked together? How many times, dude? This is friendly banter, you know?
Yeah,
All right.
dude. Come on. This is the chillest stream you'll ever be on. Go
Starting
ahead.
next week. And Steve was invited, but his schedule does not permit. So just so you know,
Unfortunately, yes.
we're going to be doing AD&D 2nd edition. Not this woke ass BS 5th edition. We're going to be doing 2nd edition.
There's only one D&D, and it does not.
And
It does not need 5th edition.
we have a good cast of characters who are going to come in, and we'll rip it up, and it's going to be
Sweet. I wish I could
every
be there.
Wednesday until we're done.
Yeah, so I'm gonna miss it, but go ahead.
Pretend I missed the first 5 minutes of your stream. What's the source of this? Did this come from Comic-Con?
This is IGN right here. So IGN from Comic-Con. So this was after. Did you miss the season 3 renewal news?
No, I got that.
So
that.
season
No,
3 has been renewed. This is from
Nick-
IGN. IGN's got it on like all 5 of their sites. So.
Nick McCabe hit me while we were live and sent me that information. So hail to you, Nick McCabe.
Yeah.
Should we really be surprised by any of this? This is an abomination. This is ideology.
Yeah, this is literally the first like half a second too. We're not even we've barely even moved. But Dovi's the one that found this and sent it to me. Dovi Ande say Tovius again. Thank
Dovi,
you.
dude, I really want to interview you for the Tolkien project I'm doing. If you want to be on it, no pressure. But I screwed up and lost your recording for the Wheel of Time, which I still feel bad about for this day. But I would love to interview you about Tolkien. But we may need to get the band back together and do a larger scale review of this. But I'm glad you're covering it now, dude. I really am.
Yeah, well, I figured, I wasn't tired and I had some pent up aggression. So I was just like, if anybody shows up, and if not, I'll go myself. Why not, right? So, let's soldier on here a little bit. So we got 2 seconds in.
Hail
All right,
Dara Hem, by the way. Oh, look, what do we have here? Oh, look, Moiraine, who's not even really. Oh, this series.
Well, and before you got here, do you think this is Falme? Because this is where
I'm going to go off camera.
Because this is where the scene the Sean, I'm going to pronounce everything wrong, guys. You know it by now. If you're new to the channel, I pronounce everything incorrect. So sorry. The Sean Chan. This is where they nuke the little girl, right? At least that's my assumption. What do we think?
I still have the same opinion. Unless I see the other side where I can see cliffs and stuff, I just don't know. And I do the same thing. My head pronunciation for everything is so. I like to piss Dane off when he comes on your stream.
Yeah, I do too.
I try to deliberately pronounce everything wrong and just watch him seethe.
I know.
Grips his glass even tighter until it's going to break any second. Yep. It's good times.
I didn't live stream for a year. All I did was make videos, and so once my comment section, it's not pronounced Nynaeve, it's pronounced blah blah, and I'm like, this is how I read it in my head in the books.
Yep.
That looks like a water. It looks like an Aes Sedai. I don't think that is Lan and Rosamund, whatever the hell her name is, Pike.
So yeah, sorry. Easton is of course has the
We love
timing
Easton.
of a
We love
8-year-old,
Easton.
right? So all right, so here let's yeah. So I'm not sure about this. There's not much here other than she shouldn't even really be in this very much because, well, we all
She's
know why.
not in the fucking book. Yeah.
So that's a wonderful beach shot of them.
Hold on, pause it.
Uh-oh.
Go. Well, hold on.
Back.
No.
If it's on YouTube, just press the left arrow and it rewinds like 5 seconds.
Oh, does it?
That could
that's too much.
be Rosamund Pike. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely Daniel Henney and Rosamund Pike right there.
Is it?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, thank God.
I agree.
100%.
Oh, thank God. We have a
can see-
non-canon change. We have a non-canon.
Yeah, you could see this
none of
terrible
this
sword
happened.
he's got on his back
None of this happened.
that he uses as a toothpick or whatever because he doesn't
Mhm.
use it as a sword, right?
Well, it's because Gladriel has the 18-foot six-handed sword
Right.
in the Rings of Power because
Yeah.
she's a strong, independent woman.
I don't remember
also
these-
dumb, guys. This is dumb. We could
Uh-huh.
I did a video on this. This is counterfeit. We
Oh,
need
yeah.
to stop treating it like it has any legitimacy at all because it doesn't. This is illegitimate. This is intellectual property counterfeiting. Do not allow this to change your love of Robert Jordan. This is absolutely horrifying crap. I will cover every episode the way I did the first season, and that is to watch it in real time and respond in real time as I record a video. There's nothing premeditated about it.
Mhm.
This show is going to go even farther than we thought it strayed at the end of season 1. It has nothing to hold it into the reality, even vaguely, of what Robert Jordan wrote. They can do whatever they want, and as we've seen, they will. And they've invented another Aes Sedai that didn't really exist that's in this. They're inventing another Taveran that's in this.
They don't have. Wait, what? They're
I thought
inventing
they were
another
bringing
Taveran?
in, I thought they were bringing in another Taveran in that it's that same Aes Sedai that they made up that was only a mention. It was a fan shout out that Sanderson put in one of the books
Yeah.
as a memory it's an internal monologue that I think Egwene has.
Yeah. No,
And
I
they're
know the
turning
character,
into a character for the second season.
but she's
Never
supposed. She's going to be
existed.
Taveran.
That's what the rumor was.
Oh, fuck off!
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Fuck off,
Because we have
dude,
we have a white male. Now he's gay or bi. Not that matters. It's not even in this is where we're at.
So,
guys. This is where
we
we're
the
at with
woke
this.
sellouts. It must be the end because Moraine comes to Falme after the battle. You're like Mike. You're giving them a lot of credit. She's gonna be there for the whole thing.
When do we go to
organizing.
Camelin? When do we go to Camelin? When does Rand get to see Elaine? Never.
Yep, never. Yep. Aldan's
And we
gonna
all-
get
we
far
all
worse.
the-
Yep.
We saw the casting for Avendia.
Yeah.
Mm.
She was right back there in that first shot too. I don't know if you saw it.
I'm sure she's a lovely human being. I'm sure she is. I'm sure she's a great actress. She is not an Aiel.
Nope.
She's not.
I don't remember
So-
these guys in the books either. So I don't know what
With the
these.
cameraman. Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
This isn't canon. Dovey
Oh.
says this isn't canon. It's a stolen IP. I just want to see Salty flip out. Yes, Salty, let loose the rage. Let loose. Let the rage consume you for my entertainment because Amazon sure as hell can't entertain me with this crap.
If you were on Twitter and well, check out all the deepfakes I've been dropping on YouTube. YouTube
You've been
does
killing
not like what I've been doing.
You've been
but
killing
they're-
it with those, man.
They're making us do these shorts, which essentially is extortion. It's basically like dance for me, clown. That's what YouTube is doing to all of us creators. And so my solution to that is to make videos that make fun of YouTube and Amazon and Rafe Judkins. I just posted one tonight, actually, with me. Actually, I'll show it to you guys. It's relevant to this. I don't mean to make this about me. I'm not.
No, dude.
But-
hey,
but- I tell you what, the only reason that I'm suggesting this is because it's from Nick McCabe again, and he's the guy who let me know that this was happening. And I love what you do. You know that, dude. And yeah, I know how to Twitter. I
We're
guess
we're
I don't know
just
what I'm
chilling. Let
doing.
me let me read Matt's next on Wheel
Yeah,
of
man.
Prime here, since this is a
Yeah.
well-crafted art form here. Next on Wheel of Prime, from across the sea, led by the daughter of the Whammon Moons, the NPC Chan sail their quivering scissor ships to the
Oh,
Westlands. Can Nynaeve the dragon Sheborn face this foe? You got to be careful. The scissor might come back out. I don't know.
I
I
got
don't
him
know if
right.
you want to go that.
I got him right here. I got the
Gonna have
scissors.
to add the scissor
I got
back
the
to the
scissors right here.
thumbnail, right?
All right. So let me
So
share
you
a
got it? You ready?
screen. Yeah. Give
Yeah.
me a second. What the hell's wrong with you? All right. I'm
I
not
don't know,
doxing
man.
myself. All right. Can you see that
That's
on
good.
screen? Can you see it?
Yes, I
All right.
got you.
So pay attention to
There you
what
go.
is in my hand. Pay attention to the deep fake.
Oh, I see it.
Here.
I see it. Mhm.
Well,
You're having too much fun with Pinata Farms,
I
man.
got to tell you what. I mean, like, you tell me how far off from the truth we are. I mean, and that's the thing. I mean, it's like this guy had lost legitimacy. Desperoo, believe it or not, hit me yesterday and sent me a message that Rafe Judkins was going to be at San Diego Comic-Con, and no one knew that he was going to be there.
Yeah, they're
And we can
doing
speculate why. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the hell they're doing. I don't think they know what the hell they're doing. But something's really obvious is that they have to pretend not to exist while the Rings of Disappointment goes through its cycle of viewing.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I was watching
Hey, there's Sam. Sam
yeah,
McCabe is in the chat. We need to kick these kids. We need to kick these kids, the cool kids, some links to this stuff.
if you want, send it to him. I don't know. Sam I haven't Nick I communicated with a little bit. Sam I don't know that I've
Yeah,
got to stream with yet. There's Nick right there. Speaking of the devil, man, somebody's ears were ringing.
I'm on it. I'll send links.
Yeah, come on, dude. This can just turn into a Wheel of Time show bitch session or whatever. I don't care. Like like all I was looking was to wind down from work, and here we are. So thank you all for showing up. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't what they're going over like the cartoons or something with Daniel Henney or something, saying something totally irrelevant. But
Mm-hmm.
speaking of real Rings of Prime or whatever we're calling it, I was watching. Shad was on Night's Watch. He was doing a stream a little bit. I was hopping between Zach's stream and that, and he was looking at the trailer for House of the Dragon. And I'll tell you what, if it didn't, it looks miles. We'll just say it looks miles better than Rings of Power.
Did we get more? Did we get more?
More what?
More
Of the
Game of
not
Thrones?
Rings of
Or,
Power, just there's a new House of the Dragon trailer, like a full thing that got released.
yeah,
But
Game of
not
Thrones.
Rings of
Yeah,
Prime
Game
yet.
of Thrones.
Yeah,
No.
Game
Game of
of Thrones.
Thrones. But yeah. So there's a new trailer for the prequel. It like I haven't seen that yet. What did he say? Because this is really fascinating.
He actually he said it looked miles better than Rings of Power, which I agree. I mean, just the armor, actually most of it looked used in world. It didn't look all shiny and new and weird looking. It's one of those things. I didn't watch the trailer itself yet, but just the little bit I got to watch while I was at work. The biggest hurdle that show right now I think has is everybody trying to forget that Game of Thrones, the show, happened. I think I think House of the Dragon, if Game of Thrones, if you could forget that it's attached to Game of Thrones, it might actually
You're roboting.
have a chance to be terrible. Oh, am I roboting?
Just a little bit. I don't know what it was about.
I don't know what's wrong with my
But,
connection. Sorry, that's weird.
It's
But,
not you. It's the internet and the Chinese and Joe Biden probably. So
oh my God, man, that was a deep cut.
sorry. Yeah. No, you asked Mike. I'm being really tame compared to how I was on Zach's stream. So
Yeah, you don't got to hold back.
Are you
All
still
right.
monetized?
I don't know. You want me?
check
I
that.
could check. Why not?
Somebody
Am I
send
still monetized?
send Steve a super chat or a super sticker. Steve has
Yeah,
worked
I'm still
really hard.
monetized. Come on, dude. Al
Right.
Dan's a new member. You send me a sticker. I'm a happy camper. Are you kidding?
Dude, Al
Yeah.
Dan, I recorded with him the other day. Al Dan is a solid guy.
Dude, Al Dan's
It's great to
awesome,
see you
man.
here, Al Dan.
You're all
One of the
awesome.
greatest things is seeing all these shared people in chats, from Purple Valkyrie streams to Zach streams to your streams to Mike streams to my streams to Max's streams. It's just really cool, right? I mean, like, this is fun. You guys make this so much fun.
Yeah. And that is the most. That's the highest priority too. Is if you're not having fun, then you shouldn't.
Don't do it.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. A very smart person by the
Dovey
name
says,
of Zach said that.
If I send you a Wheel of Time show link, it is to Ray Farm, and please bring on Salty. This is exactly why I give him and you my money. Entertainment at its best.
Well, I'm going to do a video. I'm going to do a video on this tomorrow. I will. Not to steal honest, from me because it's newsworthy.
No,
so.
I'm doing it too, so we'll all have it.
I figured you guys would be resting. I know you guys were on with Zach, so I figured that'd just be like an after show type thing. So
Yeah.
Rub at it again. It's the red hair. It's ginger side. That's what it is.
It's his hat. He has his hat on backwards, so that does it.
I can do that too, and maybe we'll like blow the stream up. I think we lost him forever. I think he's caught in some time space.
Am I back?
Well, you are now, but you were roboted for
weird.
a while. It was like you had a stroke. You know?
Yeah, no, like everything like stopped working. I don't know what the hell is going on.
It's because you're so pale.
You're not on a VPN or anything, are you? Are you on a VPN?
No, it's just a regular internet. It says I'm good now. I don't know. 17 people here. You guys are awesome. But Al Dan, let me get this in real quick. All hail the Lord Dragon.
God.
That's right, Al Dan.
You're an animal.
For $20. Thank you so much, Al Dan.
Yes.
New member and $20. You're the best.
Welcome to real life. This is what it's like to be a YouTuber. I'm on Steve's show talking with Mike, and guess who sends me a tweet? Nerdporial Lifeform. He's like, "Are you gonna watch the House of the Dragon? If you do you want to join my after show?" This is how it works. Buy a mic, buy a camera, start working with people, start hanging out, get part of this conversation, and you can have lunatics at almost midnight Central Time saying, "You want to join a show with me?" Because that's how all this stuff happens. It's literally this.
I'm hurt. I'm not enough for you. Oh man! Like our bro down is over. Well, that's okay.
He just wants some Nerdporial Lifeform sandwich. He wants to be the meat in the middle, and
okay.
You be spread and I'll jam, and there we go.
We can have a huge bro down. I'm good.
We can have a huge bro down.
Yeah, hell yeah. So let's see. Oh my gosh! Somebody help me. Is it Yana? Yana Clausen?
Yeah, that's
Yana Clausen?
Yana
Clausen?
Yep.
This show is so bad, Terminalist blew it out of the water, and Wheel of Time has sold more books worldwide than Jack Carr. Yeah,
15 book series. 15
yeah,
book
no,
series.
that's the trouble with all that. And like I think I said on, maybe it might have been your Nerdporial stream, the Terminalist, while it's not 100% obviously accurate, which we understand when you're doing an adaptation, if you do the best you can. And my father has read the Terminal List. He's watched the Terminal List. And he said the changes they made, he understood them, and it was okay. It didn't ruin the story. So, and that's why that show is being propped up as good. And you got this show which should be killing it. They can't figure out how to do it. So,
big fan of your pickles, by the way.
Oh, hey, they're both here. I'm sorry.
Look at that. Caves, Salty knocks on the door, says trick or treat, and
McCabe's, I had you in the back. I'm sorry. How are you guys doing?
Everyone.
Welcome.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, Nick, Sam.
How you guys
doing? It's so good to see you guys. I interviewed both of these brothers together independently, and they gave very different answers for my Tolkien fandom series that I'm doing. It's so great to see you guys, man. This is fun. Thanks for being here.
Great to see you too again.
Good to see you too. Yeah.
You guys are both in the have one of you finished and one of you is reading it, or are you both reading it the Wheel of Time at the same time? I forgot how
Well,
it went.
I outstripped Sam because he's currently doing an editing course, and I'm now sort of towards the beginning of The Great Hunt.
Okay, at the beginning, okay. I will be
Rand
careful.
is just about to leave Faldara.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've been
Okay.
busy with
Okay.
I've been busy with university coursework. I'm doing a postgraduate degree in editing and publishing, so I need to catch up pretty much. So, but I'm about 3/4 of the way through Eye of the World, and I'm pretty sure you've seen the recent news from Tor Books. Speaking of which, about Wheel of Time getting a third season.
Yep.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
spitting, so
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
me and Mike actually looked at that before we started taking a look at this behind the scene thing, because obviously it's one of those we were all sort of dreading a third season, sort of expecting a third season, hoping it wasn't going to happen, and then bam, here it is. So
For all the money they spent on Rings of Power, I wouldn't have thought they'd have any money left for Wheel of Time season 2 or 3.
Well,
they don't.
I'm really convinced. I am really convinced, you guys. And I think it was Mike, it was OBG70, I think it was Steve, and it was Amanda Manethrin, Prophet. We were all together and we looked at what was called a leak of the original draft script.
Oh yes, that was
of
fun.
the episode 1, and I am now more convinced than ever that the entire, well, I wouldn't say the entire season, I would say at least half of the season of Wheel of Time was in fact shot in a more, well, I wouldn't even call more accurate, but I would call a harder adult take
More
on the
productive
Wheel of
take.
Time.
Yeah. I think you're probably right.
Yeah, and I think that somebody went, you can't do that because your show can't be more edgy than the Rings of Mediocrity. And they made him reshoot it, which is why there's no extras, which is why the world looks small, which is why the tower looks like nobody lives there and it's all
and
just
which is why
CG
every
fest.
single one of the characters acts like a teenager, even though they're all in their mid-20s.
Bingo.
Yep. There you
Somebody saw it and made him reshoot it all like it was Melrose Place.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Just 10 hours of bitching about your feelings in fancy-looking corridors. That's it.
Well, and it's not even that fancy either.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of the corridors aren't even that fancy. They've reused Shadow Logoth and the White Tower are the same thing,
Yes,
only
it's
one's
the
darker
floor.
than the other.
Yep,
You know, the white, like I learned so much watching the White Cloaks because they're so
we
meticulous.
already know that they're pretty much reusing a costume designer from Wheel of Time for Lord of the Rings of Power, and I don't really care that there are distinctions to be made. I don't give a fuck. It looks like
Thank
crap.
you.
Right.
They
same-
do. They look trash tier. Trash tier.
Exactly.
Tier. Can I share some images that nobody may have seen?
Sure.
That
breaking
it's not my
here.
channel. It's not my channel, so I can't get a strike, and you're not going to get a strike either.
I believe that the same person who designed Tarvalon also designed whatever city that was in the teaser we just saw for Rings of Power.
Oh,
Almost the
yeah.
architecture. Same
Yeah,
architecture. Everything.
probably.
I'm convinced they do the same costume design as well.
Yeah. Well, it's all meshed together, right? I mean,
Yeah. It's
and
all blending together.
And the
It's all
funny
the
thing
same.
is
Yeah.
neither of them look right. The Wheel of Time, so it's like you've shared assets and they're both wrong, right? It's wrong for the Rings of Power. It's wrong for Wheel of Time. It's like who's doing this stuff? Like I don't know. It's so ridiculous, and I'm still convinced they spent the money trend setting. They're jet setting. Going to see exotic locations, shooting a day there, and then going on vacation. That's what
As
the money was spent on.
far as I'm concerned, it's all a gigantic scheme, a gigantic marketing plan, all to sell Amazon in general. I think I said this to Salty in the previous interview. It's just a gigantic marketing plan to keep everybody sucked into Amazon Prime, Amazon Books, Amazon everything. Everyone gets stuck into that. I think I called it an Imperium, the Bezos Imperium, just to keep everybody sucked in. So they're constantly buying Amazon, consuming Amazon, and everybody's just stuck. The same thing the same thing's going to happen with Lord of the Rings. And given the House of the Dragon stuff, I don't know if you've read Disparu's retweet about I think it was a recent interview, and I read that and I was pretty much sick in the back of my throat because I was curious initially, and after reading that, it's a gigantic nope from me.
So I'm going to read this for you. This one blew my mind. So the amount of copium, and I would say, in my opinion, not telling the truth from Amazon has accelerated. This is in the print article of Empire Magazine, and it's literally titled "A Close Shave."
You're fucking kidding me.
I'm not
Liz.
kidding you. This is why you need to subscribe to Salty Texas C. We bring the hard-hitting news. And it says, okay, I could do this. I can read this. So it actually says, like her male dwarf counterparts, Princess Diza does have facial hair, but it isn't a full beard. Like her husband Duran IV, sports. Quote, there was a lot of conversation about whether we go to the floor or something in between or nothing at all, referring to Diza's epic beard and sideburns. We decided that it was brilliant and exciting to honor a beard for Diza, so we created one that's really regal and beautiful. So, according to the absolute bullshit that is being spread by Empire Magazine, Princess Diza, those curls that she has, those braids, those are her sideburns.
Fuck you.
I don't know about that. I mean,
Are you kidding me?
Welcome to hell. Welcome to a post-truth world. Welcome to absolute horseshit, bullshit insanity. If you believe that, you'll believe that oh, I can't do this on your channel, can I? You'll believe that cow farts are causing the end of the world. We'll just say that.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll just do that. But wait.
Oh no!
You say salty. It can't get weirder than that, can it?
Oh, of course it can.
No way.
Well, I mean, we haven't even gotten into like Dovey said. We're like 6 seconds into the clip. We're not even into that. We're off on Rings of Power. We haven't even got to the Wheel of Time stuff yet. It could get crazy.
We'll get there.
Let's get crazy.
We'll get on this
Let's
crazy
go.
train real quick. Let's just get weird.
No,
Let's
man,
get
I'm
weird.
fine. I think it's hilarious. Like to think, like anybody that thinks that's the truth is just like I got some land to sell you. Like there's no way. It's like all they heard was everybody, going, dwarf women should have beards too. They even it's like, oh well, that's not her hair. That's a beard. It's like.
Okay,
I don't know if that's actually her hair. I think they've genuinely given her mutton chops, but you'd have to rope down the Hubble telescope to see it.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
I got something else for you. It's right there.
Ooh, Yana's gonna buy my bridge. All right.
Yes. Buy the bridge.
So
Don't worry, it's
there
not
it is.
porn.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
is this the
don't worry,
man
it's
in
not
the dress I'm sharing? There it is.
There it is.
That's a dainty little hammer he's got there.
So there we
It's a
go.
terrible robe.
It's so bad looking. It's just like
He looks like Uncle Bad Touch. It just nothing here works.
I know people have made this crack before, but he looks like a transvestite Professor McGonagall.
Thank you very, very much. I agree with that. So what I'm guessing is it's a hammer. It is not actually. They're not playing mini golf.
that's what they're
In the
crafting the
second
swords
page.
with.
But
They're using
apparently-
to craft the rings.
Yeah. So apparently that is a elven hammer of +1 ring making. But again, the costuming is so terrible in this, and what you really got to wonder is did they deliberately go out of their way with the Wheel of Time to make that look as cheap and stupid and generic as possible to somehow make what they're doing with the Rings of Mediocrity look better?
Well,
Now,
they
I know
used
Go
Nynaeve's
ahead.
clip-on braid for that hair that we just saw, the sideburns.
Oh, it's the same
They
thing.
just said, "Okay, you're done shooting for the day. Thank you." Clip, and clip.
Yeah. I mean, this is dumb. But then we'll go to what I think is probably the most cringy thing, and all I'm going to do is say 2 words.
Uh-oh.
Last Jedi.
Oh God. Oh, Nerdy Redbeard says it best. High school plays have better costumes. I agree.
Yep.
But wait, there's more.
Oh God. And heck yeah, some love for Bridge 4 in the chat. Loving it.
All right,
see
here we
what
go.
What bomb is Salty gonna drop on me now?
Here you go.
Oh,
All
my
I'm going
goodness.
to say is Last Jedi.
Oh, this is the one.
Fight. This is the one I had in chat that I posted this
I
morning.
can't show it.
This is-
He looks like a. He looks so
You got to
stupid.
show it.
He
There
looks
it
so
is.
stupid. Why
Does it look?
dwarves-
It's like, welcome to Dwarf Midget Wrestling, Super Sunday. That's what this looks like.
But just
Looks
look
like
at
a
him compared
wrestler.
to the two other dwarves. He's so dainty and small. Like,
What are we
so-
doing here?
I don't know. There's something up
what
with
are
the
we doing?
perspective there. It
That's the
looks like
problem.
he's both small and gigantic at the
that's
same time.
Yes.
Problem.
It's like they're trying to do
That's
the.
the problem.
They're trying to do the forced perspective or whatever, like they did in the Lord of the Rings, and they've screwed it up.
It's
like
not working.
completely.
Like if you
It's-
look at the hobbits, for instance, not the hobbits, sorry, the dwarves in the hobbits, for instance, they had prosthetics and there was padding in certain areas, and it made them look sort of short and stocky. But
Really?
here,
I just thought it was. I honestly think this is just an extension of what Amazon did with what's his name, Loyal. That was a frigging joke. Excuse me. I was gonna say a worse word, but I don't know whether you guys are comfortable with swearing or not. So I'm trying.
Swear
to
away. We're almost an hour
thank you.
in. Swear
Because
to your
that
heart's
was
content.
a fucking mess, and it was a fucking joke as far as I'm concerned.
Fuck
Anyway,
yeah, it was.
and so
Fuck
is this.
yes.
And so is this, quite frankly. It looks like somebody's walked off the Gladiator set. I'm just waiting for Hans Zimmer to start playing up in the background. It's going to be absolutely atrocious.
Agreed. The perspective is all wrong.
Well,
And I don't know what they were doing, but they made him look like he's a giant, not a dwarf.
Well,
I don't know how else to put it. He
well,
looks like a giant and
well,
not a dwarf.
Well,
Well,
it,
yeah.
took me a,
Yeah.
it took me a second, but I honestly thought he might have been flanked by Daleks there for a minute.
They made
Thank
that
you.
door too small.
well,
You know what they look
door-
like the aliens from the Fifth Element with the snout like things that
Mhm.
are meant to be beards, and I'm like, why are the cool, nice aliens from the Fifth Element holding axes? You know?
Yeah.
yeah, right. Well, it's like, but my even overall this, we can all look how ridiculous this picture looks. We all can see it in a minute, like not a second.
It's a
Look at it,
Renaissance fair.
It's ridiculous looking. Who thought that this is? You know what? This is the shot we release.
Now
You
we
don't
know.
That's it.
Now
I
we
get
know.
I get the feeling that they're just determined to make him look like an idiot next to Disa. I think
Yes.
that's
Oh,
my
you
opinion.
know it. You know
It looks like it's laundry day for Durin the Fourth, and he's wearing his like shortest, like the stuff that he shrunk. Everything else is dirty, so I'm gonna wear this thing that I would never wear out of Khazad-dûm. I said this back in February when the images from Vanity Fair dropped, and I might have not been the old one, but what if the images that we got on February 10th or 11th in the Vanity Fair article were as close to Tolkien as it was going to get, and as the best images they had. What we're getting now, to me, validates that maybe that assertion was correct. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a dwarf in drag, the Thad the Chimpy. I think you nailed it.
I trust Matt's calls on drag. I really do.
I do. I think he's
No.
a seasoned professional. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Do you have any more bangers? Is that it? I remember seeing this and just like losing it.
I got all kinds of things, man, but I'm
Well,
tired.
no,
It's been a
well,
long
we got-
day.
we
Let
got
me
this-
look.
Well, here
Yeah.
we still got the season 2 thing to go through.
Dude, go
So-
back to that. I just wanted to give you some scope and scale because
Yeah, dude, of course.
none of these things are happening in a vacuum. And I kept saying this about the Wheel of Time season 1. What if what they're doing with the Wheel of Time is everything is being done to make the Rings of Power, the Rings of Mediocrity look better? Is there a rational explanation for spending $80 million on one season of television to have it look like a bad sci-fi channel
Yeah.
remake?
Yeah, exactly.
The
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
is, this is just completely unacceptable. Like,
Thank you.
I'm a big fan of the Amazon show Carnival Row, right? I think it's incredibly well done. It's original.
Beautiful. It's
and
a
everything.
beautiful
And
show.
yes, it's absolutely beautiful. And I can guarantee you they did not blow as much bloody money as they've blown on Wheel of Time or Rings of Power. and yet everything has its own look. Everyone has their own specific aesthetic, you know, and it's just incredibly frustrating.
I'm gonna pull that up for
Do you
Toby.
have
You
it?
guys keep talking.
I was looking for it.
I have
was-
the uncut version.
Okay, I was looking for
Which
I was
we'll
looking
play
for the
here.
published version. So if you got the uncut
No, I
version,
got a
you can-
better one. I'll find it. You guys.
I don't know
just
if
hang
everybody's
tight.
seen this, but you're in for a treat if you haven't
You-
seen this. This is
I've been
this
doing
is
a lot of deepfakes for a long time, and this is your show, Steve. Dude, I love working with you. You know that, brother.
yeah.
I'm
man.
not trying, but this is some funny
Nah,
shit,
dude,
and I'll
dude,
be
this is-
back. You guys,
This is a
you
good.
guys cover
We'll go. I just want to say bye to
I'll be
Matt real
back.
quick. Matt, thank you as always for stopping in, buddy, and for being a member to the channel. I appreciate you. And we'll talk. We got to get you on a stream here at some point, man. But thanks. I know the Dane fight isn't going to happen for at least not for Wheel of Time, but we'll figure something out, man. So thank you, Matt, for coming as always. I appreciate you. Well, he's looking for that. Let's advance this a little bit. See what we got here. Sam and Nick, do you want us to try and not spoil as much as we can, or how do you guys feel about any?
I'll go nuts. Honestly, go
Okay.
nuts. It's all
All
Spoil
right.
away.
I'm just
Spoil
making
away.
sure. Just making sure. Want to be a kind man. Okay. So this is right here. This is why, Mike. Are you still? Are you
Yeah, I'm still
with
here.
us, Mike?
Yep.
This is why I thought we were looking at a white cloak, because those
Okay.
are white cloaks.
Yeah, we're on Tatooine.
That's why I thought that
Tatooine
guy-
again, I thought.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So that's
okay.
why I thought the guy with the little with
Mhm.
the mask. I don't know what
Okay.
they call.
Now I'm
it.
going
I
back the
forget.
other way now. Yeah.
So
I'm surprised
I don't
they
know.
didn't. I'm surprised they didn't buy a Ferrari for how much money they're spending on this.
Can someone remind me when the trebuchet was used?
What are we doing? But
Wait a
here's the
second.
thing.
There is a trebuchet
There's
there.
a
Why?
trebuchet in the desert. Why are we using a trebuchet?
Why is there a trebuchet? What is
Why?
that?
What the fuck are you doing, Rich?
Why? What
They
is
probably
the
used it to throw out any and all consultants they used on the show.
Yeah, that's how they got rid of Tom Shippey off of the
Mm.
Rings of Mediocrity. Yeah.
Yep. They were looking at white. So yeah, those are white.
Even
cloaks,
if
so
it's
I'm
white
not-
cloaks,
and
what
that
are they-
the guy in the front is wearing something over his face too. So
Hmm.
I don't know. I think
Well,
I'm
it
going to
does
go on
make
a limb.
sense.
I
It's a
think
good
that was
idea.
Dane. I think that
Yeah.
on the cover, I think that's Dane Bornhold.
Steve,
I'm
what do you
gonna
think
say
they're
that-
shooting at with that trebuchet?
Yeah, 'cause
Ducks. They're shooting at ducks in the desert. Yeah.
that's like, how did they get it there? Like, there's a million questions. Why?
Where's
why
the
is it
wood?
there?
Right.
Where
That's
is
what I was
the
going to ask.
wood?
Yeah.
Are they in the waste? Are they in Falme? What? Like, there's a million questions here. Like, what? Like, and why? Like, where are the white cloaks going? Like, the trebuchet is there. Like, where are you guys going? So. Oh, did you share something else? Okay, so
Yeah, just let me know when you got
We
it.
made
and
it
I'll
another
play.
4 seconds, Stovey. We're
Mhm.
keeping up the pace, buddy. All right, here we go.
All right.
We're
Are you
rolling.
ready? You got me on screen?
I got you up. Here we
Enjoy.
go.
Oh, great choice.
Was that Mickey Mouse?
Yep.
It was Mickey Mouse. Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Payne, that's Payne and McKay. Gladriel. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Enjoy.
Bravo.
Excellent stuff.
There you are.
Bravo, sir.
Good
Bravo.
stuff.
Well done.
I'm gonna get
That's
more
awesome.
wine. I'll be back.
Yes,
That's
sir.
awesome.
All right. Woo! That was it. Man, that Pinata Farm stuff. You're rocking that shit. I gotta say. So, all right. So we got the trebuchet in the middle of nowhere attacking nothing, and a group of 5 white cloaks
Mm-hmm.
doing something. Of course, they don't have armor or lances because why would they? All right. Let's go.
Got to
is
share it
that-
again.
So okay, so is this? So I gotta share it again. What happened?
Yes, you do.
Sorry, there we go. Sorry. So I skipped a little bit. I'll go back a little
Ooh,
bit, but
smoke
I'm
machine.
Bloody
assuming
hell,
this
how
is
much cocaine are they using?
Dude.
lots.
You know where that $80 million went? Rafe and his
Yep.
boyfriend, they're just standing there going, inhaling it, man. Doing
All
Mhm.
of the cocaine, all of it.
Mm.
So I think, I'm pretty sure that this is supposed to be symbolizing the smoke from the Horn of Valier. Um,
God have mercy.
What are they?
so
Yes, that noise, Salty. Just the
There's
Uh,
no way to even do episode reviews to go, this is what happened in the book, because I think
No.
they are so far gone. This is not even
Oh,
close.
you know they're just making shit up as they go along right
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
oh,
They have to.
Yeah.
Lisa makes a
They're
good
just
point. The light
Cherry
protects
picking
them.
now,
Yeah.
whatever they bloody well want. There's going to be no consistency at all, or no sense of time. Rather, it's all just going to be one horrible rushed mess.
Mm-hmm. Just like the rings of mediocrity.
Oh God, yes.
I think it's way too. If Ryuden's in this, then they have completely lost the plot.
They have.
Ooh, Caleb. I like that.
Yeah.
If it is, they have, and you might be right, but I don't know why there would be white cloaks at Ryuden either.
But
so.
wait, they finished filming this. I thought they said they finished filming this like a month or two ago. Is that true? Have you guys heard that? Like
I think
primary
so, yeah.
primary shooting was done. Now, while this was happening, Rafe was also working on that horrible piece of shit movie that absolutely crashed. It was a video game movie,
Uncharted.
if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he was on Uncharted, which was dog shit. So where do you think his attentions lied? With this or his big movie?
No, of course it's the movie. Come on. So I don't know. It's one of those.
Well,
I
If
think
that
his
was the
attention
case-
will be
Oh,
on anything
Lisa.
to do with
Look at
activism.
Lisa. Look at Lisa. Lisa Klassen
Mhm.
says, I bet you guys Elaine blows the horn since Matt is evil and that's how she gets. And they're
They get-
lesbian lovers. And they're lesbian lovers.
Of course they are. Yeah.
yeah, well, Matt's gonna die. The Red Aja is gonna get him. So
Yep.
right.
Yeah.
Since Moraine
Heroically,
sent
they're
him
going to give him a
Yeah.
Boromir-like redemption arc. Even though the actor quit. Sure.
The problem with episode 7 was having a pregnant woman in labor brutally kill 6 armed trained soldiers. Yeah, that didn't work out too good, did it?
That's one of the problems.
Yeah, one of the many. And Aldan, you're right. They had it's not a matter of they're going to. They have lost the plot completely. It's crazy. So I don't know what this is. I'm assuming it's the Horn of Valyr. If it's Ryuden, then it's even worse. At least I don't know. Man.
I don't get what they're doing. They're in a desert with trebuchets. So are they going to have a CG fortification? If it's Rudian, but Rudian wouldn't be.
Understood. No siege there.
Yeah, well, the White Cloak shouldn't be at Roydian.
Yeah,
there
yep,
shouldn't
no
be a
White Cloak.
trebuchet at Roydian.
But there should not be any of the desert climate.
I mean, I'm gonna guess it's got to be Falme and it's got to be the heroes.
All right,
Is
let's settle this real quick. Is it Falme or is it Falm?
it Falme? I always did.
I thought it
Falme.
was Falme. I always gave it
Falme?
the
Okay.
the Franche.
Yeah, I
Okay.
always said Falme.
Je m'appelle Falme.
All right, I pronounced it Falme.
All right, let's see what
Je
else we
m'appelle.
got.
Je m'appelle.
Ooh, look at the
Oh,
fan.
that's exciting. That's
Look
almost
at the-
as exciting as watching the Rings of Power where they have their indoor swimming pool with the camera like this.
Mhm.
So what I want to know is, are there going to be camels?
There's your answer. Yeah.
like,
And what is Rafe
Oh,
going to do with them?
okay, wait. So they got to keep showing this giant torture rack wheel thing. Like, what is this all about? Why? What the hell is this
What
for?
Rafe likes to do
Just
in the
a-
evening.
That's
Just a
this is where he
clumsy
ties
metaphor,
up
I
his
think.
Stefan. That's where he
Mhm.
ties up Stefan.
Is that where Stefan goes?
Oh no, I don't think it's Stefan that goes on that. I think it's the other way around.
Oh,
I think you may
shots
have it.
fired. We have.
I think you may have it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Rafe
but-
might be a bit of a tunnel as opposed to a train.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let me check again. Still monetized. All right, let's keep going.
All right, we're
Wonderful.
gonna have fun. We're
Give
gonna
it
have
time,
fun
give it
now.
time,
We're gonna have
Steve.
fun.
Let's
All
do
you
it.
guys are monetized now, so we're all gonna take these hits together. All right, you guys want to play with me? We can play, dude. Let's
Hey,
do
man,
this.
I'm
It's
still-
not just me getting shot out of the sky every
Hey,
week.
we're,
so, yeah,
we're green.
Let's do
we're,
this.
we're green across the board. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh
torture
my
device
God.
onward. Let's go. There it is. See, oh, there it was. See, so you got it's a white cloak. There you go.
Yep.
What
So
the
that's
hell am
where
I
saw it.
looking at?
So I think that's Dane Bornhold.
Well,
I'm
that's
not
a thing
sure.
for an axe, right? That thing on his back is where you put your big axe. Who has a big axe?
I think that's a CG placeholder. That's what I think it is.
I don't know that there is a white cloak that is like his signature weapon is an axe, to be honest. They all use swords.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
I don't get any of this.
So Perrin's gonna steal the axe, and that's how he's gonna get his double. I'm not gonna say.
So all he has to do is put a thing on his hello, my name is, and then.
But do you notice the fin is different? So they have desert fins.
Mm. Yeah.
They have desert.
Why not?
Oh my gosh!
Why not?
I don't
Sure.
understand. I don't get
I
it.
just hope that whoever this is has pronouns and they correct people through the show.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's so Robert Jordan, guys. You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. To a T.
Well, Rafe Judkins promised as much.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. 100. Yeah.
If you don't like this story and don't stop complaining about what I'm doing to it, I'm going to make more of your favorite characters gay. Unquote. Rafe
So
Judkins.
let's see here. Hold on a sec. So
What am I looking at? The Lord of the Rings?
This is that's Perrin right in the middle there. This is Perrin, I think. And then
No, dude,
this
that's
is them hunting. This is the Shienarans going after the horn, I think.
That's that guy
Actually,
who
that's
played.
terrible. If we can't tell who the hell someone is,
Because
Oh
that's
my.
Uno. This is Uno right here, and I think that's Perrin
With a sword.
With a sword, with a fucking sword. Perrin's got a sword.
Or is it the person to his left, but it's on their right hip?
No, it's on his hip. That's Perrin with a sword.
Okay.
That
I
is
guess the way of
absolutely
the
Perrin
leaf
with a
is
sword.
completely discarded now because
There-
they actually need a dude to smack something.
He's wearing a sword.
Perrin is wearing a sword.
It'd be on his left. Everybody else has it. Well, I guess they have it on there.
No,
right?
it's dude.
Okay.
They're all wearing the same sword on the same place. He's
Okay. Yeah.
No, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, if you look at every single one of them,
Mhm.
they all
Yep.
are wearing a sword in
Yep.
the exact same position.
Yep.
What are they
Mhm.
doing? Did they accelerate the timeline to go back to Emmons Field? Is that what's happening here? And characters that are like, just fuck it. I don't know who this character is in the book. There's a name on a post-it note. Let's just put him in defending.
Well,
Emmons
it's
Field.
like they have.
Is that what we're doing?
They gotta send them after Fane, right? But it's like you have no reason for
Okay.
Fane, the reason they get back to Fane is because of Rand. So like they what are
Right.
you doing?
In the horn, which was buried under a chair in episode whatever it was, 8 or 9, that they spent half the episode digging up the floor to get to get the horn where it didn't belong because they had to take it away from Rand because he's a white man.
Mother's milk.
This was meant to be an all-powerful object capable of resurrecting the dead.
Yes.
You know,
not only the dead
warriors and whatnot.
The 100 most deadly warriors in history.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the most powerful
they just
scenes.
hid it under a fucking chair.
One of the most powerful scenes and payoffs after getting through The Eye of the World, which was a good book, but was paced in a way that a tentative writer would do. When you get to The Great Hunt, that's when Robert Jordan goes, I know how to write, and I'm just gonna go crazy.
Oh yeah, I can tell that already.
Get to that scene,
dude.
That scene after the torture of characters that we love, and Rand stepping up to the plate, having learned how to fight with a sword, being trained by Lan.
Yeah,
which never happens.
Oh wait, there's a clip. Hold on, wait. They're gonna fix it. They're gonna fix it. Watch. No, they're gonna fix it. No, but just
explode.
Salty. Just you talking about it. Just like I'm getting chills thinking about it. The whole scene. And I don't want to ruin. I know you guys said spoil away, but I'm not going to because it's such a good moment in The Great Hunt. And just thinking about it, I just read it again. I'm looking forward to talking to my son about it because he just finished The Great Hunt. I get freaking goose pimples just thinking about all the things that happened at the end of The Great Hunt, and we're gonna have none of it for But Perrin's got a sword, everybody.
Can I do something real quick? Let me do something real quick.
I'm
going to show you the graphic novel.
Hold on, let me bring you up here.
This is the graphic novel.
How do I do this? I don't even.
I don't know,
How
my
do I
arms are
get
getting
you up
tired, though.
solo here?
Well, there you go.
Double click
go
on
to
him
the
or
big
something.
one. Yeah. Double click on me and go to the big square on the far right side of your
Oh, there it is.
selection. Yeah.
There it is.
So what you're
Haha.
noticing here is Tom in an actual multicolored cloak. Tell me all about the times you saw Tom Merlin in season 1. Okay, and
He's-
wait. Now I have there's a reason for this.
He's
There's
dead.
an absolute reason for this that I want to show you this, and I'm going to get to it. God damn it! I love this thing so much because I want to get to the training scenes with Rand.
Eventually I got to pick me up one of those, man.
They're getting hard to find and
not
expensive.
They're
Yeah.
not getting any cheaper. But yeah, there's a lot of training that goes on. None of which is shown. None of which is shown because of agenda. Because men cannot be shown in positions of competence.
Well,
To the point.
This is how stupid it is. I mean, you've only got to look at season 8, episode 1.
Thank
They
you.
literally had a flashback to a scene that they forgot to include in episode 1. That's
Yep.
how dumb it is.
Yeah. Agreed.
I forgot. Yeah.
Even if you're a male other species of character, like an Ogier, you cannot be a male of any species and have any competence or any special ability that a woman can't have. Who am I referring to? The trans Tina Turner character portrayed by Amazon of Loyal. Loyal was the way who had the way to open the ways. Loyal was the one that knew how to navigate the ways. But no, we had to give it to Moiraine.
Well,
Why?
They turned him into a joke.
well, you
Not
lose.
to mention, I think there was a bit of
Absolutely.
racial stereotyping there. I mean,
I agree.
Loyal, he's described as having a wide, flat nose, and people automatically jump to black person.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, I don't know. Well, it's pretty laid out how he's supposed to look, and it's like that's just the ways stuff is pretty detrimental, not letting him do the ways stuff. But then you don't involve. I don't even think he said the word steading once.
No, not at all.
No, he didn't.
He
He
didn't.
also
He's not
disappeared
talking
for
about
an
being
entire
young and
episode.
out of the steading. He's not talking about Elder Hammond. He's not talking about tree
No.
singing. He's not
Yeah,
talking
they
about
just-
Or
they
running
turned
away
him
from
into-
his mother.
Yeah.
Running away from his mother because his mother wants him to get married. Loyal will be gay in this show.
Yeah, they've turned him into a complete joke. Something to be mocked and
There's
laughed
nothing
at.
wrong with being gay. There's nothing wrong with any of those things. If you think I'm an hysterophobe, you can fuck right off. I'm sorry. I'm not playing this game anymore. In the story that Robert Jordan wrote, Loyal was running away from his mother trying to get him married off.
Yep.
Because he liked girl Ogiers. But he wanted to go see the world. And that's why he left. He wanted an adventure, self-determination. It's also a characteristic of male maturity is to go through that phase of I'm going to go see the world. It's a pretty common trope in fantasy. Now they have to turn it on its head, and Loyal's just useless.
Well, and Loyal turns into
You know?
the ultimate just bro to Rand. Like, I mean,
Tight.
he's just like tight, just like
Tight.
freaking with how tight, like with how close he gets to the other characters, even in the book, like especially Perrin. I almost forgot how just close him and Rand are in the Great Hunt. It's freaking a joy to read. Just Loyal's just no second thought. It's like we're going here. It's like, well, yeah, we're friends.
Well,
I'll
it's
go.
a shame. It's
Yeah.
a shame, but I wouldn't expect miracles because Loyal has been known to disappear for entire episodes as well. So
Yeah, and then show up and like, hi, I'm back. I found this person here. Nowhere. God, it's such a waste. It's like Loyal wasted, Tom wasted. You can go just the list of wasted things is unending. I think I'm trying to look in the background, see if we can all the. Is there anything hiding in the background there with all the tents and the craft beverages? Sorry.
the
So
one
yeah,
thing I always
that's the
look
Shine
for
Orange. There's a
in-
way game. So at least
in
that's
any period piece, the one thing I always look for is plumbing. You'll usually spot that in the background sometimes if they're not careful.
plumbing.
Yeah, modern
Yeah.
plumbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've spotted that in a couple of period pieces. Yeah, so keep an eye out for it.
I'm sure they missed it somewhere, right? So at least this looks like but I don't know why the steading has palm trees in it. But yeah, I guess steading. I don't know. At least there's leaves on this waygate. I don't know.
Wait a minute.
That's just growing up the way of
Just,
gate.
just
I-
wait a minute.
I'm
I'm over
waiting.
here pouring more wine, and I've got my Bluetooth headset in, so when I go off screen, I can hear everything. You just guys can't see or hear me. This is not a steading.
No.
A steading is an old growth forest. When I saw a steading, I thought about like when I lived in the Pacific Northwest for a number of years, old growth cedars, big, round, 70-foot trees, something
Redwoods.
like that with depth.
Okay.
This is like something they plant and have to water hourly in Las Vegas at a casino. That's what this is.
I don't even know. It's like, okay, we stuck some trees around a waygate. There you go. It's like, are you guys happy now? It's like, it's like this, and their waygates look stupid. I'm sorry, the waygates look dumb. I mean,
This is what did we see? And I think Steve, you sent me a picture of Rafe Judkins with his boyfriend, and they were in Morocco, like with this lavish rooftop luncheon that looked like it cost a lot of money. And they're like, we're overlooking this body of water in Morocco, and Rafe's being fabulous because Rafe is fabulous, right? And here we are with this. This is not a steading. This is added to the list of abject. It's not even a failure, because failure indicates that you tried in the first place. They're just laughing at us, and I'm not playing this game. You can call me any name you want. Any name you want. You're a fucking hack. You're doing this deliberately. You are deliberately destroying this, and you are being rewarded by Hollywood for destroying this. Let's let all that sink in. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's not Salty's off on a tear. He is being rewarded for doing exactly what he was brought in to do, which is to destroy and deconstruct masculinity, the patriarchy, and the hero's journey in Robert Jordan's world. Just like Payne and McKay will be rewarded for destroying Tolkien's world in patriarchy. Once you look it through that lens, in my opinion, all of this makes horrible sense.
oh no, I think it makes complete sense, and I mean, you're absolutely right. It's I don't know. We got to keep calling it out, because otherwise it's going to become normalized, and we can't let this shit become normalized, because it's not Wheel of Time. You said it over and over again. I don't know what it is, but it's not Wheel of Time. These stinking waygates. So let's see here. I'm trying to. What are the banners? Let's see.
We're back to this. This is the Mummy part 4, right?
I don't know what this is. Like, yeah, the Mummy Part 4 sums it up pretty good. Like, hold on, let me see if I can. Are there more trebuchets?
If this is where the Aiel live,
All right.
if this is how the Aiel work, I'm gonna scream.
Those are Sean Chan.
Why?
Those are Sean Chan. I can tell by their goofy helmets.
They look like it. But why? What are we doing here?
What is this person in the middle wearing? Is that supposed to be Turok?
Yep, I bet.
Like, and who is this standing in the front there? Please, like, why are they just wearing a suit, like a pair of regular clothes? Like, you see the clothes that the person up there is wearing? It looks like he's just wearing a hoodie,
cowboy boots,
cowboy boots. I saw that too.
And a windbreaker. That's what it looks like.
Like, I'm trying to
maybe even like a poncho or something.
Does anybody know what the crest is? Like the golden eagle on the blue field there on the tent? Anybody in chat know what sigil that is?
I'll look it up.
The only thing that would make sense chronologically is that this is Falme after they've conquered it, right?
I am assuming this is their occupation of Falme, but it looked. I don't understand why there is like. So here, let me back this up. I don't understand why there is nothing. Like, there is no cities. It's just a castle. Where are all the people?
Where are all the people? It was a thriving.
There's a car over here. Do you see them right there?
Yeah. Well, it is behind the scenes stuff.
Guys. Yeah, I know.
There's a trailer out there, I think, for the guy. But no, it was a decent sized city, a port city.
I don't think it was a
Hustling and
fortress at all.
bustling, ships coming and going. I don't see any of that here.
I
What,
don't.
what could,
I'd have to look it up. I don't think there was a fortress in Falmey. I think it was just a port town, like a large one.
I think
I
there's
got
probably
an
a
idea.
palace. You know,
I
something
got an
like.
idea.
Okay,
I
go
got
ahead.
an idea.
No,
What if
Turok
this
is
wait? What if this is
Turok is
what-
already. I'm sorry. Turok has already been cast. I'm pretty sure, or at least rumored cast. I think. I think I went over that. I don't know.
What if this is Terror?
No, fuck you.
No.
No way, dude. I'll kill.
Wait,
I'll kill somebody.
wait,
I will murder somebody.
wait,
No,
wait,
no.
wait.
Because it's all made of stones, Corey. Like I'm gonna freaking rip somebody's head off. Is that what you're telling me? Because there's stones everywhere.
Wait. Remember what happened with Swan Sanche in the multicultural Rainforest Cafe soundtrack of her idyllic life, right? With her one-armed fishing dad. I'm sorry, this is such bullshit. And remember how we didn't see anything of terror, and it was basically like they were living on the Amazon in this perfect idyllic Eden-like whatever. And what if we've now advanced the 25, 30 years since Swan Sanche left, and let's say there's been some change to the climate for terror. So this is what was once a forest is now a desert, and it's all because of men. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but the mere fact that you took a moment to think about that tells you I think we're going to see a lot more of that kind of messaging in season 2 because the gloves are off. This isn't Wheel of Time. You know, they're probably going to talk about how you need to get like vaccinated in this show. They're probably going to tell you about there's too many people on the planet.
Well, we've already seen a white cloak and a COVID mask.
Thank you. You guys, at this point, any crazy shit we come up with, one of us is going to be right.
Oh,
you know?
Man,
but what if this is terror? What if this is terror?
I think I broke my headphones because if this is if it is, oh boy. So I mean they're combining them, right? So it's just a matter of which one it is. So are they doing Falmey or are they doing tier, whatever you want to call it? Regardless, it's wrong. I mean, Terra is a bustling city with the stone at the heart of it, and Falmey is a port town.
It's amazingly wrong or incredibly wrong. Take your pick.
And once again, in Star Wars fashion, more desert, more desert everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. So I think so. Caleb says I'd have to look up.
I'm going to read you something.
Sorry.
Let me read you something, and I don't want you to get mad at me.
I won't.
And I'm not doing this to be an asshole. I'm just doing this because
you are, but it's okay. I love you anyways.
Shut up. So, Terre is considered the greatest port city upon the Sea of Storms, located above the mouth of the river Araran. Anyway, there was once an ovier grove outside of Terre, but now it is simply an empty pasture. It's the oldest city in the world. The Stone of Terre was built very shortly after the breaking of the world, blah, blah, blah. There is a lot of potential that this could very well be terror, just from some images I'm seeing, and I'm not going to show them. I wouldn't put money on it, but I wouldn't rule it out.
Well, I wouldn't
rule it out at this point.
It makes me angry, but I wouldn't rule it out either because that's the speculation we're all having is they're combined, right? So it's one or the other, right? I mean, and it. Man, and I think that I'm sorry. I think Lisa was right. I think it's the scene.
Makes sense. It makes more sense to me.
Yeah. That makes more sense than Maine. Maine being in here at this point would make. But what makes sense?
But we do meet
Verlaine
her
rules here, right? Why not? Yeah. Oh my gosh! All right, so I still curious who that is standing with the cowboy boots. Who the Marlboro Man is. And what the hell this person is
I think I know
right
who
there.
it is.
Is that Rand?
No. That looks like Peyton Fane.
You think so?
It came to me. My subconscious says that's who it is.
It should be. I mean, it would make sense.
Really?
It should be
my first guess was that it's Tom Maryland, but it's probably wrong.
Yeah, I think.
I'm just trying to go as stupid as possible because it's just as likely.
Well, you do remember that whole part where he goes, he wants to get into the chest. He can't get into the chest.
Yeah, well, no. Mike.
He has that meeting. Yeah,
It
I don't know.
should be Fane because Fane ends up there. So it
Yeah.
should be, but then the whole drive to get everybody there is because Rand is being drawn to Fane.
Yeah, I'm
and-
looking
and
at
other
his head shape match.
So-
I mean,
So I could buy that.
Okay.
You're probably right, Mike.
Are we going to get a dames? Are a dams or however the hell everybody says
Whip
it? Are
him
we
for the
going to get it
goo? Whip him
for
goo.
the bracelet, the slave bracelet?
No, there are no
it's
chains
ball
and
gags.
bracelets.
You didn't see the ball
Yes.
gags? It's ball gags and whips.
Yep.
Oh,
You didn't see that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can find the effects thing.
I remember the end of episode 8, season 1, and I just thought it was dumb.
Let me see if I can find
Stop calling this the Wheel of Time. It's not the Wheel of Time. It's
I
not the
can't
Wheel of
find
Time.
it.
Not the Wheel
There
of
was
Time.
this guy was very proud of his visual effects
Ball gag?
of
Ball gag.
the Sean Chan, and it was basically just it's a ball instead of a collar, it's a ball gag. Yeah. So
I remember the scene. I do.
Yep.
It's just horrifyingly pathetic. There's a lot of S&M
yeah.
Mhm.
things in this.
And
And
then
you
they-
saw it with the beauticians that stripped off Egwene. Remember that? I made the joke about these are
Mhm.
the S&M beauticians in my episode review. And it's true. There's a lot of hardcore, let's just say that lifestyle iconography, which seems replete in what Rafe Judkins is doing.
Yes.
And it's, to me, like whatever you do in your private time, as long as it doesn't involve animals and children, is fine. But putting it into a fantasy world like this is perhaps one of the most disgusting fetishizations I've ever seen in my life. And Robert Jordan wrote this story. If you don't want to tell, if you don't even want to pretend to cover any of just the most basic bitch parts of
I gotta
the
put
story,
something
why
in
are you
private
doing
chat so that I don't get myself in trouble here.
Uh-oh.
it? Roger that. I'm watching. Type faster.
Yeah.
Well, I would say it's basically Terry Goodkind all over again. If anyone's read Wizard's First Rule, there's
Yeah.
a rather extensive scene involving a bit of torture.
Mhm.
And to me, that was like a thing of saying, welcome to another episode of the author's barely disguised fetish.
Oh boy. Were you typing that so you wanted to say it, Mike? or you
No,
just
I did not want to say it.
Okay.
I don't know
All
if we want to say that.
I
but
don't want to
think
say.
that
I
you're
don't want
not
to come anywhere
wrong.
near that.
You're not wrong. Just say that.
Moving on here. Now there's explosions because explosions everywhere. In hold on. So I'm trying to get a good scene of this. So this is definitely Sean Chan. That's probably Turok. For some reason he looks weird. I don't know who that is. Moving on here. I don't know what's exploding.
Tell me all about the explosions in The Great Hunt. Tell me all about that.
Yeah.
Tell me that. Tell me about the holy hand grenade of Antioch
Yeah,
and its
because fire.
extensive use.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, bombs and that was the hand grenade from the Marlboro Man. He
I got
threw
an
that-
idea.
Uh-oh. Here we
So
go.
if they're saying that, if they're portraying the Sanchan as I can't even use the word anymore, but let's just say of an Asian culture, do you think they would be culturally insensitive enough to say this Asian culture, of course, has fireworks, right? Is that what Rafe Judkins is doing?
Well, and I don't know if they're bringing the Illuminators into this. I don't know if that's what this is, because Yana is it? Yana says, I mean, Karhian. Yeah, the Illuminators' place explodes because they have fireworks. But I don't think this is If this is Karhian, then they've
this
fucked
is
up that
different,
city
though.
too. But this,
But
I don't
look
think that.
it's
Yeah, I
different.
don't think
It's a
that's
different
this.
city.
Yeah.
I don't
The
get what
buildings
they're
are too
doing.
ratty for.
Yeah,
that.
I don't. So you're right. Yeah, so absolutely correct. Good call. There were explosions in Karhian from the Illuminators' home base, but that's not what this is. And if it is, then wow, they suck. But I think this is probably just going to be some sort of one power usage or something. Probably Suldom or making their Dame blow stuff up is what my assumption is. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Not much. Let's see what if there's like. I was hoping to get a shot of something, but it's just fun. And then we got short-haired Rand here.
Oh,
who's with him? Who's with him? What? Damn it!
Wait, what?
Oh, that's a shame. I was half expecting to see him burst into tears, like he looked like he was in every frame of season 1.
You fucking beat me to it. Every scene he's in, he is crying. But I'm trying to see what he's wearing here and who he's with. I can't.
He looks like Indiana Jones. Look at him. He's wearing a leather jacket with
land over his left shoulder, isn't it? Is that land over his left shoulder?
That all makes sense. That all makes sense, right? Maybe it's Matt. Why not?
It looks like it's land over his left shoulder, but okay. Oh man. Moving on. I'm assuming that's
there's Egwene still wearing her costume from how many months has it been now? She must be smelly.
Yeah, not as smelly as the should be dead Nynaeve, but okay, whatever. What is this?
That?
That's Egwene. I can see her more.
No, is that Min? That's Min. Is that Min?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Jesus,
they gave her some like mohawk thing.
Gotta shave her head. Gotta make her. Oh, I can't even say.
I
can't even say what I want to say.
Is that what that is? The mohawk?
So
no, I don't think that's Min.
I'm pretty sure.
Hold on.
I'm almost positive that's Min. It's just really dark.
I'm with you, Steve. I think it is too.
Let me try.
Not Min. That's not Min. The shape of the face is wrong. That is not Min.
No,
it's not Min.
I still agree with. I still agree with you, Steve.
Chat. Who is that? Is that Min? What do we think? I think it's Min. Snake and foxes. Keep the snake and foxes away. I don't want them touching them. Leave them away. Stay away.
This is so dumb. This is all just dumb.
I think I don't know. It's I'm not. I wouldn't bet my life on it, but I think that I don't know. Regardless, that haircut's stupid. I don't know why Rand's head is shaved.
Oh wait, it's The Witcher. Look at that.
Yeah, hey, he's there. Geralt has made it. Who is that?
They're stealing iconography from The Witcher. Let's be really, really honest about this. That's what this is.
Like I don't like.
That's season 1, episode 1, where Geralt goes into that place with all the naked girls.
Bingo.
The illusionary ones. Yep.
Bingo. I forget the magician's name. Yeah, exactly.
Dragobor.
Is that?
Thank you.
Oh, hey, Matson Tarvalin.
Yeah.
No,
Yay.
that's
Payton Fane.
Was that Fane?
Yep.
See, the fact that I can't tell the difference between Matt and Pat and Fane from the back is just criminal.
I'm just getting a Wheezy Jefferson vibe. That's all I'm getting.
Okay.
That was Billy.
Billy, yeah, Billy the goat fucker.
Billy the Gimp. Billy the Gimp. That's what that
Billy
is.
the Gimp.
I'm so, you guys, this.
Billy the Gimp.
I got nothing. You tell us what story you're telling.
I like
because
the
I
goat
can tell
fucker,
you
but,
this is not. This is
Billy
not Ray
Conger.
Jenkins. I mean, this is not Robert Jordan.
All right, so this is another weird building. What the fuck is that? That's the stone. There you go.
That's where Perrin. That's where Peregrine Took goes to light the beacons. That's
there you go. Yeah, I think you're right. I think
look at the mountains. You guys tell me they didn't just copy everything out of everything they've ever seen and like throw shit at the wall. That's all they did. The beacons are lit.
Yeah, that's Weathertop. So there's white cloaks.
That's the fight scene from Indiana Jones when they're in the market.
Why does
where
that guy
Marion
look like
is
a
at basket
dwarf
of
right there in
clothes.
the center?
Why is nobody wearing why are there no white cloaks wearing helmets, by the way?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening here.
Oh,
who the hell is
God.
this?
That's Egwene.
That's Egwene.
I don't want to see. I don't.
Wait,
wanna
hold
see
on.
Hold on. I want to see who's fighting here.
That's
It's
not
white cloaks.
Egwene.
That was Egwene, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
Egwene.
telling you. So who are the White Cloaks fighting here, though? Because it's not Sean
Looks like the
Chan.
Seven Dwarves. I'm not kidding.
It does. It does. It does. This looks like all the
You
dudes
guys,
that
man.
Peter Dinklage lost the jobs for on the
I'm
new
so
Snow
glad-
White movie ended up in this show. That's what it looks
I'm
like.
so glad you guys are here. I love it. Seven Dwarves.
But Mike,
The
you're
White
not
Cloaks-
wrong.
White Cloaks versus the Seven Dwarves. Is that guy from Rings of Power in there somewhere too? Is that this guy right here?
No, that's why they don't have any actual dwarves. They were all too busy working on Rafe Judkins' production here.
I do all like
This is
their all
another
their.
example of a bad scaling. Where you had before we were talking about that guy coming out of the doorway where the height was all wrong. He didn't look like a dwarf. This
Yeah,
guy sitting right underneath the boom mic looks like a dwarf.
Lisa, I thought the same thing at first, but I don't know. It makes no sense. So we're gonna get some White Cloak flashbacks. I don't fucking know. But again, notice nobody has long hair. We got all these weird poofy haircuts. Like I don't like shaved heads. Like I don't understand it. Put
Yeah,
wigs on people. It's not that hard.
BLM tattoos,
Yeah, there you go.
Antifa tattoos.
Right
Yeah.
across their foreheads. So that is Egwene.
Pause it. I want to look close.
We'll just
The
look at her
mole,
mole on
the
her nose.
mole is right here, Corey.
Yep.
The mole is right there. Hold on.
Poke you in the eye.
Oh, it won't let me get in there. I was trying to get in on the mole a little closer. The mole
Okay,
is right
that
there.
it is fascinating what they did. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna leave that there, and I'm not
Look,
gonna say what I want to
Look,
say.
I think they made her look a lot uglier. I think they de-beautified her for the show. I think
They made her lose a lot of weight for season 2.
Well, it's
That's
also
what
the
that
camera
is.
angle. Like, it's the camera angle.
They made her lose a lot of weight for season 2. That's
So,
what we're saying.
I guess this is supposed to be the novice attire, which
Better late than never. Better late than
Well,
never.
she's
right?
learned everything. Why does she need to be there? Like,
Yeah, why?
like why?
she's raised
why
the
bother?
dead at this point.
She already
She's-
knows how to. She already knows how to pretty much touch the
Yeah.
source and produce
Yeah.
powerful blasts and
I
conjure
that a-
lightning
Yeah.
and
with
It is
heal
bucket?
people from practically from the dead. So it's like, what else is there to know?
Yeah, she's
We're
got.
gonna
it.
look at her backpack real quick, guys.
You want to look
Yeah,
at
see
her
what
I
that
thought,
back?
I
round
thought
Is
it
that
was
the
a
horn of
bucket.
Valir?
bucket.
It looks like a dragon egg. See, she's
Okay,
walked
I'm
right off
thinking
the
of
set
the
Game
edge.
of Thrones.
I'm thinking of the edge of a disc.
Don't you dare tell me that's Quindalar.
I'm not going to say that because I would never say that. I'm just saying
What-
that's
you're
what
right.
that looks
though.
like.
What is that?
That's-
in there?
She's been
what that
stealing
looks
stuff,
like.
has she?
Mike, that's what that looks like.
What's it look like? What did I miss?
No, you're what you said.
Oh
yeah.
no! Oh no! Checking my channel. Okay, we're still live. Okay, we're
I
still
don't
live.
remember her being a kleptomaniac.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know, right?
It looks like a dish or something
Yeah, or
stolen.
maybe a dragon
room.
statue or something. You're right. I don't know. Yeah, Egwene blows the horn too. Yeah, she blows a lot of things.
Those
Well, if
would
she's
ne-
part of the five-headed dragon, she laid that egg.
there's no way when I envisioned the outfit of a novice or an accepted it ever
Mm.
ever looked like
No,
this.
it should be so
Nope.
plain white that it's just like it should just be almost a sheet.
Thank you.
And
It should just
boring,
be a
like a
sheet.
hospital gown.
Bingo.
It should be boring. It should be a sheet, and then that's why accepted to novice is such a big deal. You get to start picking your own clothes and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, ugh. Why? Who's freeing Logain? What is all this? Who's gonna free Logain? Nobody. Logain's just gonna be a bitch the rest of the series. Fuck. All right, moving on. What is this
What
shit?
what am I looking at?
Is this Spear Kata? See, it's not even
Kinda
Rand.
looks like Tar Valon, but filled with sand.
Like,
You know,
why
those
are they
road-
out? Like,
Practicing
why are
with
they?
spear.
Yeah,
They
why are
re-
they?
reusing
What do
sand.
we redo? What is this?
This is supposed to be warder training. I bet you money.
In that little arena
Yeah.
without swords?
What are
and
we
without-
doing?
It's
Is that
still
Matt,
Rand.
the new Matt out there on the left? Far
Still,
left,
yeah,
coming in training?
I would assume that's the new Matt. Maybe I don't know. All I know is we
no,
have
far left, the guy in the black, right here
Yeah,
on the
this guy on the left. You think?
yeah, underneath
You
the
think
underneath the
this
word
guy?
wheel. Yeah.
You think he's Matt? I thought this was the. I don't know. I bet you
I
this
thought
was one of them's-
this was Galad and Gawain.
Yeah,
what
that's
I
my.
thought this was.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I think this is
I'm
Galen and
having deja
Gawain.
vu right
This
now.
is this guy over on the
I know,
right
right?
is this guy on the right here is Ivron, who Gawain is going to have hot monkey sex with,
Yeah, buddy.
and
You're
Galen's
probably
gonna watch.
right. You're probably right. And then
Yeah.
spunk on both of them.
Yep. Yep. You're gonna watch and applaud. Absolutely. All right. Oh, as my son, man, I'm a terrible parent.
Easton, we
Yeah, I
love
heard that.
Easton. Easton.
More explosions. More
Oh, look, there's
explosions.
George Martin. I saw George Martin running by.
What?
Well, there's Axeman. Hold on, go back. There's Axeman.
Hold on. We'll get to X-Men. Is this George R. R.
Okay.
Martin right here? Is that
Yeah, that's what I
you're saying?
thought. It's George
He's
Martin.
wearing
He's
that.
running.
Like, what is with the? Why is he wearing a beret? Like, what's he wearing?
Because Rafe Judkins is a
he just-
hack.
He just looks like he's a hipster, and his artisanal coffee shop's just been blown up.
Thank you.
They
What
literally
are
just
those-
found people on the
Thank
street.
you.
They're like, "Hey,
Thank
need some
you.
extras. Run. You don't have to change."
The kind
Don't
of
worry.
the kind of hat that Andy Capp wore. What are those called?
Yes.
Flat cap.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! All right, so
Oh,
right, so he's
oh
got- yeah.
no. Okay, hey, somebody's
That's
doing
an
a flippy.
eel, and
Let's see
that's
the
a
flippy.
white cloak.
Let's see the flippy. Why are they hanging is that a Midrol?
Yes.
Oh my god.
This is the one that Peyton Fane nailed to the tree.
All right, so who is that, and why is he? So he should already be dead if he's a white cloak versus Nail, but
Of course.
I guess it's the tail end of a fight here. I don't know why a white cloak is fighting an Aiel at this point, anyways.
He's got the wrong hair
Loving
color now.
his
So it's not-
80s styled
Mhm.
poofy hair.
Flock
And also, again, a white cloak has an axe and not a sword.
Yeah,
Wrong. So.
And I ran so far away. Couldn't get away.
Flock of seagulls loving it. All right, there we go.
Dude, tell me I'm wrong. Tell
What
me
is
I'm
it?
wrong.
Who in chat's looking forward to this fight? This throwdown right here. What Aiel is this? Is this a dead Aiel? What is this like? He's doing a little flippy.
I
though.
don't think there's really much to look forward to. It's only going to last 2 seconds.
It's a little flippy. So
Well, there's Peyton Fane right there, front and left. Or is that
So,
Kieran?
so wait a second. Does this straight up confirm? So every shot here has been pairing with them. Does this straight up confirm that he is taking the horn storyline?
Don't you find it a little bit odd that he never faces the camera at all?
That's the problem.
Mm.
That's the problem.
Because I'm assuming that's Ingtar.
Yeah, this is going to be Perrin's only story arc is taking something that doesn't belong to him. It's going to be the horn.
And there's the sword.
Here's the other thing. Where the hell is Loyal? In anything.
Yes. Where is the? Yeah. Right.
Well, technically,
Maybe he
he's supposed
really
to be
is
with
dead.
Rand at this point in the story.
Yes, but Rand's also
but
supposed to be
Rand
here.
left in the narrative
True.
that Rafe Judkins shit on the floor and then shoved in our mouths.
Yeah.
Right.
And here we are.
At
You
this
know?
point, at this point, Rand is supposed to be second in command of this group. Ingtar's leading, Rand is second in command, and the portal stone warps them away.
Unless they're
Yeah.
doing the stones, yeah. And Loyal and
Well,
Rand.
but we got to remember, end of season
And
1, Rand
Sniffer,
fucked
Rand.
off. Rand's fucked off doing
True.
whatever.
No,
he's
you're
doing.
absolutely right. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
think how this could be.
So you got Perrin here. Who's the girl?
Is that a girl?
Who's the girl?
I mean,
That's a
legit
girl.
question.
Are
Or is
you
it
a
just guy with long
biologist?
hair?
I
Are
am
you a
right now.
biologist?
When I'm right, I am. I am a biologist when I'm correct. That is a
Oh
girl.
God, I'm blanking on
Viren?
the name. Wait,
Who?
Viren?
Well,
She caught up
no.
to that group.
well, okay.
You think that's Varen?
I
No,
wouldn't
there's
put it
no
past them.
way.
Why not?
Wait a minute. Wait. I'm
She's
blanking.
brown?
I'm blanking because
She's
oh,
got gray
Jesus.
hair.
So
Yeah.
I'm blanking.
Maybe
Does she
her
have
and the
gray?
sniffer is a girl.
Okay, sure. But again, he would be with Rand, not with Piran.
None of this makes any sense.
Where's the
have no
line?
I'm
idea.
betting that's Piran.
So
and she's got
wait.
brown.
So that's
Just
also
remember, there's no real reason for the sniffer besides finding the Horn of Valir. But so far as I know, I thought the sniffer was going to be. Well, I'm up to the bit where he's just met the sniffer,
Mhm.
and yeah, I'm not really. Yeah, never mind. I'm just.
well, I
no,
mean,
good.
part
there,
of
thank you.
one of the
Yeah.
speculation was
I'm just wondering why he's even there at this point.
dude. If
See,
it's fight, you think
Lisa Clausen and I were on the same page with
it's
Phaley.
fight. You think it's
It-
Fayu?
That's what I was
Too
wondering.
thick.
Because why not? Well, but the gray hair threw me. But maybe it's like a weave of some ribbon or some bullshit. But that would mean that they're after the what is it?
The horn.
For the horn, the hunt for the horn.
Hmm.
How are they going to even introduce that? How could you possibly bring something like that into this story right now?
Caleb says it's Elias with dreads.
You're probably right.
Well, but see, so that was the big.
Make Elias a woman.
The speculation was that Elias was taking over Hurin's role, and he was going to be Sniffer / Wolf.
And it's a woman.
Oh,
And it's a
God.
woman. And
but
it's
I
a
also-
woman.
but
And
I
it's a
also-
woman.
Well, no, they cast Elias. It's a dude. But if he's not with them now, where's he even going to come in? If he's not with them as a part of the hunt, like I don't even know where they're going to throw Elias in. But I you know what? I think Fail or Varen are both good guesses. I don't know.
Yeah, they're combining her, like you said, that maybe they're combining the two characters into one. The sniffing won't have anything to do with the talent. It'll be because he's Wolf too.
Super cougar teeth.
Yeah, I think that's
We
probably
we
where they're
can
going to
wait.
go.
Lisa and I can be friends. We can be friends. I like you. You have good ideas.
Yeah, Lisa's been
Like,
on point this entire time.
Like,
She
seriously.
has. She's right on it. Super cougar. She's a
I'll
mega
party with
cougar.
you. I'll party with you anytime, Lisa. Hell yeah.
He's crying. Mission accomplished. There are tears in those eyes.
What are we doing with the North Korean prison haircut here?
Yeah,
What's happening?
She's
He's thinking about how much of a bad man he is, and he's
Why
crying
does this
about it.
look like he's in a Tibetan monastery?
This is so
Well, who
dumb.
knows where he is?
that's how he learns the sword.
I mean, he said he was going to go off into the wilds. Who knows where the hell he's going?
This looks really wild.
So he looks like he went to where Batman got trained.
Or Doctor Strange.
Is
in the
Liam
first
Neeson
game.
gonna hop out? Liam
Yeah.
Neeson's gonna be like,
Sure. Yeah, but Raja Ghul is going to jump out. Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
oh, no, oh my god,
This show is bullshit.
it's so stupid.
It's all over the
They've-
place.
They have taken all like Rand's whole story in The Great Hunt is so good. Him and Loyal
Yes, it
have
is.
so much good stuff. Her and
Yes.
like one of my favorite scenes, and I'm sorry, you guys are gonna have to bunny ears it for a minute, but one of my favorite scenes in the book, and it's just a small little scene, is when the 100 companions show up and Rand says, Hurin, stay back. I know you're not a fighter. And he basically looks at Rand, gets on the horse and says, basically, fuck you. This is the 100 companions. I'm riding into the battle with these guys. And it's just like,
Yeah.
it's like, it's just like you know that the three of them, just all the good stuff from Loyal, Hurin, not only the Grom and Selene and the Portal Stones and all that stuff. Obviously, they've just nuked all of that. They just nuked it all. He's sitting in the Stone of Tyr waiting for them to, beat everybody but Falme and then show up there. I don't know. It's
What?
More sword kind of bullshit. Are you ever gonna kill anybody with that sword? More bullshit sword for
What are we doing?
Just a whole lot
Guys.
of fan service.
It's not even. I don't know. They're servicing somebody, but it's not the fans, dude. I
Yeah,
get what you're
Brave
saying, though,
Judkins.
dude. Well, yeah. I don't.
Yeah, there isn't really much to say about that. It's all for him.
Wait a second. If the horn doesn't, am I walking into a joke here? The horn doesn't call the 100 companions. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. It's the heroes. I'm sorry. You're right.
Sorry, the heroes.
I
of the
I
Horn.
messed it up. You're right. I apologize. I misspoke. It's getting late. I apologize. You're right.
It is. I might have to go soon, guys.
Oh, I think we're almost done with this. Then I'll wrap up. This went a lot better and a lot longer than I expected. Well, who? That's a face.
What is he doing? Why is he wearing like fake beaver teeth? What's happening here?
Well, it looks like he's passing a kidney stone.
Okay,
Sure.
fair.
All joking aside,
Fair.
though, he is the best actor in the entire show.
He is.
Oh, yeah,
actually,
God.
which is a tragedy. Oh,
I
I
was
bet you
trying to
that's
see
more.
what that is.
No, that's Nynaeve. Look at the hair. I remember those big ass dreadlocks from the.
Mhm.
The
episode
sun is
4.
no match for her power. Is that supposed? That's supposed.
They were
to be-
playing Risk.
Yeah, it looked like it. Hold on,
And
let's
look, they
see.
have a cave troll.
Hey, there's the trebuchet. It's back.
Mm-hmm.
It's got. Look at where the trebuchets are, guys.
Yeah, no. So
That's
this
on-
is supposed to be a
those are
siege
port
on.
towns.
This is a siege. Like what?
It's Felmy. It's Felmy.
So
It's gotta
these are
be
the white
Felmy.
cloaks. Ugh.
It's Felmy. We were looking
That's
at Felmy.
but see that's the thing. Oh my god, whatever
Unless
They-
that's
they've-
the stone of Tyr. We're
they've
back to that
captured
again.
like yeah. I wonder if it is.
But
a
again,
stone thing.
again, my joke that I made, which
Dude,
was half a
it's the
joke, was
stone.
what the
Wait,
fuck happened to
look
the
at
Terror?
where it is on the land. Like
There's the river that you go up that river, and
the
there's
geography. The geography.
Swan's village was.
I think you're right, Mike. That might be the stone.
But if it's the stone
'Cause
and it's in Terror, why did they have Sawan Sanche in this like tropical Amazonian rainforest saying that
Mhm.
she lived in Terror?
Yeah, look at the
When that's
river. Yeah.
desert. I mean,
Yeah.
literally. Yeah, Lisa, I agree. But yet, and not by I'm saying Robert Jordan's world, I'm saying by what that person, Rafe Judkins, did with creating Solange Sanse being from Terror. It was an Amazonian rainforest. And now we've got the Middle East. Now we've got what, like Saudi Arabia?
Oh my
Mhm.
god, dude, that is totally just because Falme is on the Falme is on the west coast up west northwest, isn't it? I think. So this is totally Tyr. that's gotta be a
it's
Suldam.
the mouth of Sauron, guys. Look, it's the mouth of Sauron. I have the action figure here. I'll be right back. Go
Hold on,
back
let
to
me
that.
get back to it. What is that? Like, what is it? Like, is that gonna be a Suldam? Is that a Dame? What is it?
No, that's the mouth of Sauron, and maybe I can get. Here we go.
Here, let me get you back
Here,
up
hold
here.
on. Let me see if I
Hold
can
on.
get it. There's the mouth of Sauron. There's my mouth of Sauron action figure. You see him?
Mhm.
That's what it is. That's my
Oh,
mouth
boy.
of Sauron action figure. Yeah. You know what? Tell me again how talented Rafe Judkins is, because I'm over it, guys.
Caleb, you think
over
that's
it.
Tomon Head? I don't think that's Tomon Head. I really
You
don't.
guys have
This is-
seen
this is
those
insane.
toys in from China that's like Bat Crusader Man or webs throwing dude.
I'm
or
gonna get
something.
you guys stay on this. I'm gonna do the mouth of Sauron, and we're gonna do it
Uh-huh.
side by side.
You think that's Suroth? I hope not. Oh my god. Turok is rumored to be cast, and it was a boy. Suroth is a girl, so that would make sense if it. But the costume is weird.
It's weird. It's cheap.
It looks so cheap, doesn't it?
It does.
It's looked like
Damn
she's, covered her face with a cheese grater.
Exactly. That's
Mhm.
exactly. You guys got the best takes. I love it. Wait. Were you waiting for the
Spaghetti
mouth of
strainer.
Sauron? Is that what you were waiting for? Or should I
Yeah,
keep
hold
going?
on. Just
Okay. All right, sorry.
I hate the internet so much. Here, I'm
Yes,
gonna
me
share it
too.
with you in a
I'll
second.
stay on the mouth.
No, stay on that,
Is this
and
the butt bowl of
I'm gonna
Sauron? Is that what this is?
sure we'll call that. But
The
see if you
cheese
can
grater
take
of Sauron.
that.
There you
Here,
go.
hold on.
A
There it is.
potential. First of all, I just want to say this: a potentially attractive female,
Yes.
of course, covered up, so you can't see her.
Yeah, you could tell.
It
she's
sure as shit is an Avendia. Tell you that. Guys,
All right, somebody's gonna have to do the editing, right? Somebody's gonna have to replace that mask with the one that we're seeing there.
what
Or
are we
vice
doing?
versa.
We're ripping everything off, just like the Rings of Power is ripping off a Game
Oh
of
my
Thrones
God.
with the ice wall climbing that happened in Game of Thrones. They of course had Gladriel do it. Is this like? Am I reaching? Am I
the
just
exact same
making
helmet.
shit up? It's the same.
No, they're definitely
bullshit thing.
pulling things from other
Yeah.
IPs, and I argue that even with Rings of Power, they're pulling stuff from their own IP
Yeah.
with Amazon and
With,
whatnot. So,
without having license to it. You're right,
Yeah.
dude. You are right.
Sven, you're absolutely correct. This show is
Ben's
fucked.
got it.
Oh man. All right. I think we're at the end here. Oh wait.
Yep,
what did I do?
as an Australian, that is the only word for it. Absolutely.
I love you guys. You guys are awesome, dude.
Wait, who? What was that?
Ooh, wait a
What I
minute.
missed?
It's gold now instead of silver. What am I
Oh.
looking at here? What is this? That's Gandalf on a horse.
A blurry sword chop.
Yep, they've changed the logo from silver to gold now.
Bringing the books to life. What a farce. I don't even want to see it anymore.
I
Get
just
it
want
out
to
of
know
my-
how far down the throat ING had to take it from Amazon to get that. Where are all those fans who loved Robert Jordan's World and were calling me an incel and a
Oh, let's see.
racist and a misogynist? Where did they all go?
Let me see if I want to see if I can get the ratio
They've blown
now.
their figurative load and run away.
It's true. It's true. Yeah.
Yep, they've moved on to Tolkien instead.
They
Yeah.
have.
They're all casual viewers.
They have. They're just stealing. They're just, again, this is counterfeit Robert Jordan. It's counterfeit Tolkien. It's counterfeit Halo. Counterfeit Ben Kenobi. It's cheap knockoff. That's all this stuff
Let's
is.
see
And if
here.
you
Well,
call
here's,
it out,
When
you're
you
a
let
racist.
Reddit make a fan film, this is what happens.
All right,
Sure.
so it's caught up a little bit, but it's almost at 1,000 downvotes. So
Well, I'll be heading over if you post a link in the comments.
And
Yeah,
we'll,
post that stuff in the chat. I want to give my my unadulterated take. And with that, gentlemen, I do have
yeah,
to go.
no, well, we're gonna
it's way
wrap
too
up
late.
anyways here because it's getting late. So, you got
Mhm.
anything you want to plug here? First, thanks all everybody for coming, but we'll go around the horn here. There's
All right,
there's
hang
the
for
video, but go ahead, man.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. I gotta go to bed.
Okay, go ahead. You go first, and you can go to bed.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Hi, I'm Salty Texas C. You may know me from my Wheel of Time reviews. I'm also been covering Tolkien extensively, along with a lot of pop culture. I do a Tuesday night live stream that has Maxfield Von Priestley, Purple Valkyrie, Zax, and occasionally Prophet of the Dragon and Nick. And I also started a brand new series, which is across multiple channels and will feature very large YouTube channels, as well as people who simply comment in my chat section or are members of my channel. It's called The Fire of Fandom, and it's related to Tolkien. We're going to be covering that all the way through the release of The Rings of Power. And then after that, I'll break the news here. We're going to Doctor Who, which already has been built out, and we're working on the interviews now. So, Steve, dude, we've been doing this a long time, and it's always good to work with you. OBG70, Mike, you and I, we do great stuff. It's great to see you. Nick and Sam, you guys are absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it's always great fun.
I loved getting to do this with you guys, and I look forward to releasing the interviews that I did with you on Tolkien very soon. So you guys have a great night. I got to go be a responsible adult. Take care, everybody.
If you need me tomorrow, let me know, man. Just send me a DM.
I will. I need you to do those VOs. So yeah,
send me a
get
shout.
out, you guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
man. Bye.
See you later.
Mike, go for it. It's getting late. What you got to plug, my friend?
Yeah, so let's see, today is, I always get the days mixed up. Okay, so tomorrow night I do OBG 70 After Dark. It starts at about 8 p.m. Pacific, so it's pretty late for the people on the East Coast, but it's my fun show. Chill, casual, talk about fantasy, sometimes science fiction, sometimes horror and monsters. Who knows? It's a chill stream and it goes off the rails almost immediately, so I really hesitate to make a subject because it just doesn't last. On Monday nights at 5:30, I cover anything from East Asia. I'm doing Chinese, I'm doing South Korean, I'm doing Japan, and it covers anything from manga, anime, K-dramas, Chinese major motion pictures. It's just anything. We're going to be talking about, I think it's Cowboy Bebop, the animated is our next topic we're going to talk about. So go check that out as well. And then on Thursdays in the middle of the day-ish, I do a Stargate SG-1 episode by episode breakdown. I think we're on episode 13 and 14 for next Thursday. So catch us there. And then I skipped a day, which was Wednesday. Wednesday starting at 7 o'clock Eastern time, Salty Texas C. For sure, Nick, he's going to talk to his brother Sam about this off stream. And we're going to have, who else? Nathan Manamanethrin. And we're going to have myself. We're going to be doing Advanced Dungeons and Dragons 2nd edition live streams, and starting again Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. So that'll be a lot of fun. So head over to OBG70. Make sure you subscribe. That way you know when I'm doing something. And then in between all that, videos are released. I do model build streams. I'm going to start doing a Robotech model that I have right here. I'll be putting together on stream at some point. And yeah, that should cover most of it.
Cool, man. There's a
Yep.
lot going on,
Thank you.
dude.
Yeah.
Thanks for the invite to the D&D thing. I wish I could make it, but
Yeah, I do too, man. I
work,
do too.
man. You know, work is killing me. That's what prompted this stream here. So,
Yeah.
Sam, Nick, who wants to go first? What do you guys got? You guys got anything to plug?
Nick does the promoting for the YouTube channel because I've been too busy lately.
Yeah,
so-
Sam's too busy. Yep, so Sam and I have a YouTube channel together. It's Nick and Sam McCabe. You can find all sorts there. My latest video is just a teeny reaction to the latest Rings of Power quote-unquote teaser trailer. Yet another damn teaser. What else? Yeah,
the
like,
Ko-fi account?
subscribe,
Yep.
all that sort of stuff.
Did you want to pitch the Ko-fi account or what?
Oh yeah, we recently set up a Ko-fi account, so if anyone wants to be incredibly generous, there are links all over the place at the moment. So yeah.
And they can find you on, I'm assuming, Twitter and all that stuff.
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah.
as
You
Sam
can find
Nick?
me on Twitter at Mr. Mooneyblue1, and Sam, you are found on Twitter also at Samuel McCabe _01.
Perfect. Well, this first time you guys have been on here. You're welcome anytime. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this
Thanks
was
for the
great fun.
invite.
You guys, I love the just firing from the hip and just saying what comes to your mind. So it was a lot of fun. I'm glad you guys could make it. I'm glad it worked out. It was one of those Dovey sort of prompted me and said, "Hey, let's get this done." So Dovey, you could be my silent manager, okay, buddy? I appreciate you. But yeah. So thank you everybody for watching. We had quite the turnout actually for the time of night. So thank you everybody for coming. Al Dan was here. Janssen Klassen. I'm sorry, I'm never going to pronounce that right. Lisa, you were on top of it the whole time, man. Is that a husband and wife there? Oh my gosh, same last name. I just picked up on that now. That's how slow I am and how late it is. But
They have a pickle company, I think.
yeah, you guys are gonna have to correct me if I've pronounced you guys' names wrong. But yeah, so I'll probably do a season 3 thing, comfort or like a renewal video or something in the morning. I don't know, but memberships are open. You can be a Dragon Sworn, a Hero of the Horn, or an Ashaman. Aldan, thank you very much.
What's the Asherman cost? I think I might want to do that one.
Asherman's like $9.99, I think.
Oh,
but
okay, all right.
You get to be an Asherman, and
Okay,
I'm working on
heading over there.
I'm working on some pins and stuff. Like I'm getting some custom pins made, so we'll have dedicated pins and a dragon pin, hopefully for length of time as a channel. We're working on some things. It's taking some time to develop, but trying to find some fun things for membership. So, and I do actually, if you can believe it, there is a Prophet of the Dragon store. I can't believe it. It's sort of crazy, but it's just prophetofthedragon.com. It's just basically my logo for now, but check it out. And there's going to be more updates to membership and everything else soon. So, thank you guys for all the support. It's really amazing. And guys, thank you all for being here. It was really a lot of fun and a great way to wind down after work, I have to say. So thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. And yeah, so chat, thank you very much. Dovey says on the way out, I'll give you the last word. Yes, I need everyone to know I am an Ashaman. I think Dovey is going to be the Mhail. I don't know, but we have somebody that got to Ashman level before you, so you might have to fight it to the death. We'll see. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, all hail the Lord Dragon. Have a great night.
Good night, everyone.